the industry perspective is a space for those in the industry to speak freely about their experiences without fear of retaliation or a negative review. The views and opinions shared here are solely that of the individual and do not reflect the establishments in which they work. With that said, if you feel offended by these jokes, we weren't expecting to get tipped by you anyway.
So you guys want to be a bartender, huh? This place will eat you alive, kid.
TIP after dark.
I think you got to get a red couch next.
Oh, whoa!
Shit.
For the late night recordings.
Sheesh.
That's when we open up the OnlyFans.
Let's get the
where
white
you're going,
couch.
huh, Rob?
Just get the white couch.
That's where you're going, huh, Rob?
Hey, these bills got to get paid one way or another.
Hey, follow the OnlyMans if you want to see the unedited version of it.
Sweet.
Air cheers, guys.
Salute.
Hey,
Salud.
salud, mi gente.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the podcast where we pull back the curtain, give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite bar and restaurant. I like to call that the industry perspective.
Yup.
Thank you,
Blup,
guys.
blup, blup.
Thank you all.
Golf clap.
Flowers.
And
What's up, motherfuckers?
huzzah! Bitches. Yeah. We just want to.
You know what? One thing I noticed when we did the live show last
Yes.
week, and shout out to everyone who came to that.
Shout out to everybody.
And
that came
shout
to
out
that.
to Chef Vic for, coming on and everything. It was an amazing night. We had a really good time.
Yes.
But I have noticed when it comes time for you to do your tagline,
Yeah.
people really are trying to say what's up
Yeah.
because I say what's up, and then
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, what's up?" And you're like, "Huzzah!"
Yeah.
But they don't. The only thing they hear is that you whisper "bitches" to them at the end because they're like, "Oh, what's up?" And you're like, "Bitches." And you just hear the crowd go, "Wait, what the fuck?"
More to that. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. No.
Damn, I thought we were
give it
cool.
more of a pause after your what's up.
On the live shows,
Yeah,
on the live
yeah.
shows, because I don't think they're in on the joke yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
you call them
goals.
motherfuckers and they're good with that.
I know, but they're down with
They're
that.
down with motherfuckers.
Yeah, motherfuckers
Yeah.
is much better than bitches.
Bitches.
Yeah.
Bitches is still kind of offensive in 2024.
I mean, depending on who pulls up to the show, they'll be like, "Hey, did homie just call us bitches?"
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I
That's
don't want to
after
be
that.
like gangbanging off of the show and shit. So yeah.
We have a guest.
Yeah,
Good job.
Hey,
Yeah.
We have a
up, y'all?
guest.
This is the homie Michael.
Yeah,
He's
what
pulled up to regale us with his tales of the industry.
yes.
Yeah. Flowers. World-renowned artist, battle rapper, songwriter.
Oh, God.
Bartender, service industry, like
Service
boom,
industry.
even more.
Purple Heart for bravery.
Yeah.
Damn, that sounded on cue.
Yeah.
Did you
No,
have that?
it was playing.
It was
Yeah,
the bell
that was pretty
chiming.
good.
Yeah.
I thought he was getting drafted. Like, oh shit, it's the number one draft pick over here, bro.
I gotta go.
I mean, damn.
We are just very pleased to have Michael with us. Been a long
Hey,
time
Thank you,
coming.
man.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all,
you.
man.
Oh,
Thank you
we
for
did
coming.
not
Thank you for
start
joining.
the clock. I just remember it's 8:30.
Trying to figure out where the best,
The Orient.
the best place for my drink is.
Yes. Sorry if it's a little bit too.
Like, do I even need to sit it down?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Probably just be in my hand. But
yeah, just keep
hey,
it. Just keep it.
what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
You know, are we over here?
Yeah,
We're-
right
all
there,
here.
right
There
there.
you go.
Hey, there we
What's
go.
up, motherfuckers? How y'all doing?
Here we go.
Y'all. Hey, y'all.
Hey, I should have prepared like a cool ass tagline to call people that watch the show.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta
come up with it.
we
Yeah.
gotta tell our guests that beforehand. Like, hey, make sure you come up with a tagline.
Something.
Yeah.
Something.
We
Not
don't do
bitches, because that's already taken.
Yeah. Bitches is
Yeah.
taken.
Bitches,
Bitches is taken.
motherfuckers.
Bitches is always
Motherfuckers is
taken.
taken.
Yeah.
Bitches be taken, man.
You can ding that.
You could have dung it. There it is.
Oh my God, that's so loud.
With a crisp
with
bell.
a crisp bell. Oh my
crisp bell.
gosh.
Order up ass bell. Right
Yeah.
Hands. Yeah.
That's,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
New bell alert.
New bell.
My service PTSD.
New bell.
Hands. Hands.
Yo.
Oh my God.
My soul kind of took a screenshot and I kind of just jumped a little bit, like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, that was real crisp.
Yeah.
That was crisp.
New bell, who this, man?
We had to retire the previous bell.
Yeah.
It's been through a lot in the last 2 years.
Belinda definitely went through a lot. Belinda.
Mm.
Yeah.
Belinda.
That is.
Belinda.
Wow. That's a
And
bar.
we
That's
thought
the
we
bar
thought we
ranking.
lost the
Yeah.
bell too. So
Yeah, we
for
did.
any of you guys that saw the story, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We lost the bell, found the bell, replaced the bell.
Yelling.
Yeah.
After finding the bell.
I really thought somebody stole our bell, and I was gonna be really upset.
To what end?
I don't know. Like you're just gonna take an unautographed bell?
Yeah.
It'd be different if you know.
That's fair.
I've taken weirder things from a bar.
Such as?
Elaborate.
I don't know. Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, I've gotten 2 sets of AirPods and a Apple TV remote for sure.
Apple TV remote.
Yeah, I don't know why
is
that
one of
was
the
brought
weirder
there,
ones.
but I needed one. So, whoever you are, thank you for coming in
Appreciate you.
clutch. Really appreciate
Thank you for your
that.
sacrifice.
For the cause.
Yeah, there's all sorts of things that just get left behind at bars, man.
AirPods, that sounds like a little. Did you sanitize it, or how did that?
Oh yeah, you gotta sanitize
okay.
everything.
I'll just get
I work at a bar,
How long did
but
you
I
wait
also love free.
Yeah.
to take the AirPod? Was it like immediately?
Nah, I let it sit there for a couple months.
He was like, last call for these AirPods.
Right.
I actually did do a last call for the AirPods. I'm not even joking.
Anybody forget AirPods?
I legit looked at the other bartender. I was like, "These aren't yours, right?" And they were like, "Nah." And I was like,
Say less.
"Well, they're mine now."
Oh, yeah.
That's last call.
Get a call in the morning like, did I leave my iPod and my
Nope.
AirPods there? Oh, I didn't see
Nope.
any. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Man, I ain't even worked last night,
did.
but I saw you. No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
No.
Yeah,
That's how I get all my sunglasses.
I don't even work
shades,
Wednesdays.
I think it's
Actually,
like
there's another pair over there that I just got.
that's a regular thing. You're gonna pick up some shades at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. There's always some nice ones.
And I don't wait a day. I'm like, oh, these are mine now.
Oh wow. Just
What you mean? I brought these in.
Yeah. Fuck. These are
What you
mine.
mean it was raining when I came in? I don't mean that.
What do you mean they're women's glasses?
He already put up a new profile pic with you wearing them.
yeah. I had this for months. What are you talking about?
So, Mike, tell us about you, man.
Oh man. All right. So it all started in the hills of Puerto
shit.
Rico.
Not looking to the
He
bottom
went
of the
back.
cup.
He went back.
That's where the camera goes in,
Yeah.
and then you go to the waters of
Yeah,
Puerto
there's
Rico, and then it
montage.
pans up
Yeah.
from the ocean.
Little Michael.
Salsa music playing in the background.
Yeah. Just the clave, just. Waterfalls in the background. Nah, I've been in the industry pretty much my whole life. My first job was as a dishwasher. I've done pretty much everything: served, hosted. I broke my hand one time, so I had to host. That was not as fun as I would have liked it to be.
Did you break your hand at work or outside of
I
work?
did not, unfortunately, because then I definitely wouldn't have been working. I would have been
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm too weak. My
Yeah.
hand's too weak. I can't come in.
I can't point to the bathroom with this hand.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, pretty much everything. I've been bartending for, God, not to age myself, with these highlights that I got going on my beard, but
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna-
about 12 years behind the bar, something like that.
What city
Alright.
did you start bartending in?
I started bartending in Marina Del Rey.
Around, all right.
Marina Del Rey?
All right.
Nice.
Get out of here, Michael. Take the 405 South.
You get out of here. Nobody else? California?
No.
Californians? Y'all never seen that?
SNL?
I mean, I get it, but I've only seen the skit like twice.
Okay. All right.
We haven't been out here that long.
Yeah.
We've only been out here a couple
I
years.
just feel like everybody knows people like that. Yeah, it's the thing.
It just passed our three years, right? Out here.
They put Keenan in a blonde wig. Shit was crazy. What are you doing here?
Yeah, so I was out there.
So Marina Del Rey. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Marina Del Rey. I had been serving for years before that, and
Okay.
then some bum ass company decided to let your boy finally get behind the bar. So
names.
it was the Yard House.
Oh.
Ye
Ye old yard house.
Fancy.
Ye old yard.
There's
Yeah, it
one
was
down the
kind of like one of them thrown to the wolves kind of joints, like
Huh.
because you got like 200 taps, like just beers, and then you got
I beg your pardon, 200.
yeah, there's like 200 beer taps. And then there was like, at the time, I don't know what their menu's like now because I haven't been in forever, but at the time there was like 50 specialty cocktails. It was like 25
sorry,
martinis or
what?
some shit. Yeah, it was wild. It
At
was wild
Yard
times,
House?
fam.
Yeah.
The way your man had to study for like 2
Yeah.
weeks for this bartender test, it was.
Now I'm glad
yeah.
they didn't call me back, bro.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
I've heard
that.
about Yard House. That's why
Nah,
I've
working
never
in the
tried to
service
apply
well
that.
at Yard House during happy hour was wild.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because this is back in like the golden era of happy hours too.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
right.
is like from
Yeah.
3 to 6, everything is $2.
Oh, fuck.
Man, what a time.
It
to
wasn't
be
that
alive.
crazy, but it was like
No,
it
but
was
like-
like half off
I
martinis.
mean, some
half
of them were.
appetizers, half off everything.
And I just also imagine like in Marina Del Rey, you got regulars that come in every day at this hour and they want their shit and they want it now.
Yeah, you got like motherfuckers that like write for a living that are just off all day and they just spend like 3 hours at the bar.
Yeah. I love that life for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. that
You
sounds great.
got, on the weekends you get kind of like a little bit more of a hood crowd. And then you kind of got, it's kind of like a mix of like bougie and then like some like working class, like Venice heads.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of industry too.
Word.
But it was cool. It was a cool little time. And then from there I went into nightclubs and that's where I'm at now. I've run a couple bar programs. I've managed before. And then I'm back in the game just slanging drinks. You know what I'm saying? I'm running the bar program at a new nightclub called Bessel. It's in Downey. Come check your boy out. I'm about to drop a little baby menu over there just to kind of spruce things up. You
Bet.
know what I mean?
We
Little,
definitely put the link in for that.
yeah.
Bessel?
Yeah, Bessel. Yeah, Bessel.
Okay.
So it's in the little downtown area. Over
Okay.
there.
Bet.
Yeah.
What's
Downey's
like the
cool.
vibe there?
It's heavy Latino crowd.
Okay. And Downey?
In Downey, yeah.
Downey. That's where they hang out, huh?
Motherfuckers got money in Downey though. I didn't know about that. They call it the Mexican Beverly Hills. You know about this?
Oh, I did not see her.
They call it. Yeah, that's what they be calling it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you knew about this? Okay, yeah, that's what they say. Mexican Beverly
Not the
Hills.
Brown Acres.
You said what? What'd you say?
The Brown Acres.
That's got to be racist. There's no
That's
way.
definitely racist. But the one time I went to Downey, I did not get that vibe of Latino Beverly Hills. But it was a great time. It's a fun time.
It's a nice little mix. It's a nice little mix because you
Okay.
got like the surrounding cities over there. There's like some little pockets of hood over there, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of people with money over there as well.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
And beautiful women. A lot of beautiful women. A lot of like older club heads throwing money around, which is cool. I like that. Keep that up. Keep that up, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep dropping that bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had a few athletes come in. I don't watch sports at all, so I ain't know who none of them were. I just knew they were real tall.
Gotta be an athlete.
What are you, like
That's
6'6"?
racist, but
Yeah, I can. Yeah, you play something. You play something. You're 6'6" and you're like in good shape.
probably.
Yeah.
Racquetball, table tennis.
Olympic racquetball. But yeah, that's the short end of it. You know what I mean? Just
So like nightclub versus like actual like restaurant, like bar. Like what are your pros, your cons, your favorites, your preference?
I think all of my pros are nightclub. Honestly,
Interesting.
I'm just here for the volume. If I never get anybody a extra side of ranch in my life again,
Yeah.
I will be a happy man. You know what I mean?
okay.
Like I don't want to deal with food. We do have a restaurant up front,
Okay.
and they were like, do you want to pick up shifts at the restaurant or do you want to manage at the restaurant? I'm like,
Fuck no, baby.
nah. I don't want
Fuck
to.
that.
Yeah, I just don't want. Look, fam. I've been in the game for a minute. I do not have that much customer service left in me.
Yeah. It gets burned out of you.
That's right.
I do not have that much. I apologize for the inconvenience left in me, fam.
That's fair.
At the club, it's like, what do you want? Cool, boom. What do you want? Cool,
People
boom.
don't take offense to much.
Keep it. Nah, they're just trying. Honestly, like if it's busy and it's three, 4 deep at the bar, motherfuckers just happy to get to the bar and order something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you could do that fast, then they're like, oh yes, thank you, sir. Please,
Yeah.
please, and thank you.
Yeah.
Here's money. Remember my face.
Yeah.
and I'll be back.
And move on.
And I might remember your face. I might not though, because my memory's not
It
that
depends
good.
on
and
how
I'm
much
seeing
money
a lot
you
of
leave.
people,
Yeah.
fam. And it also depends on how much money you leave.
Depends which face am I seeing? Am I seeing Washington? Am I
Right.
seeing Lincoln?
Washington is forgetful.
Hamilton.
Washington is forgetful.
That's the thing.
Jackson.
Don't Jackson.
I remember Jackson.
Yeah.
Give it to me, babe.
I remember at Jackson. Maybe
so
I'll definitely
freaking
remember
weird.
Grant for sure. I'll remember Grant. Absolutely.
Remember
I
Grant?
feel you on that though, because the job I work at has the same atmosphere to it. Like it's definitely more club than anything else. And yeah, dude, it's way better than. Oh yeah, let me get you an extra ranch. Oh, sorry about that. I'll just let me go talk to the chef.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I also work.
I'm so sorry, sir.
I also work at a rooftop bar slash. I guess it's kind of a restaurant. It's more like a pool with a kitchen. You know what I mean?
A pool with the kitchen.
Like it's not really like
Is
the
this
food's
brunch-
great.
This is the brunch spot.
Uh,
There's some brunch spot I've seen you working at, and it looks mad crazy.
that was my last job.
Oh, bet. Okay.
Yeah, that was shout out to the guys at Urban Society that do RM brunch in Long Beach at a venue not to be named.
Okay,
Because fuck
all
y'all.
right.
You know what you did.
Yeah.
You know, hope for that.
Oh,
It's on site. It's not really on site. It's not
Well,
really.
you're not saying their name,
not
but what did they do?
Just like weenie ass management type shit.
weenie ass.
This is like our
Fucking
specialty.
weenie.
Yeah.
To it.
Yeah, it's like
We
it's
specialize
like,
in weenies on this podcast.
Yeah.
Pause.
It's like like Nepo baby never worked. I don't even know if you ever had a job before this type of shit. Like my father owns a bar. Now I'm running it. Okay, bro. Cool, man. Cool. Like that kind of
Yeah, and like nothing to actually contribute.
The manager who just needed to get out of the house.
nothing
life
to
experience.
the owner's son who is now taking over, who don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And wants to be talked to all nice and shit.
Yeah.
Even though he don't know
Oh, he had to
nothing.
buy the
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, earn your respect.
Hey, I know what the fuck I'm doing, but talk to me nice
Yeah.
when I'm doing stupid shit.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna tell you what you're doing. Fucking up so we can actually get the shit straight and actually make money again.
Help me, help you,
Yeah.
help me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But bigger, better, all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On to the next.
This spot I'm at now is kind of wild because it's like super state of the art sound system, LED like floor to ceiling. It's 2 stories, so it's like floor to ceiling LED light, LED screen
For sure.
with all kind of cool shit on it. But it's mad loud. Like I can't hear. Like even if I wanted to have a conversation with the people that's coming to order drinks, it's not. Conducive.
Would you say that's one of the things you miss from bartending at a restaurant or something like that, or like because that's for sure one thing I miss is being able to have conversations, and the only way I'm allowed to do that at my job is if I work on the patio bar because we don't have the speakers blaring in my ears.
Okay.
So that's one thing I do miss is being able to make connections, have a small conversation, get to know them, and be a person instead of just a drink robot and just like, what can I get you?
Yeah.
Out of my face.
Yeah.
Because if they try to ask me a bunch of questions while the music's loud, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Nah,
It's like,
it's bad.
just point at the menu
Yeah.
or type it in your phone.
Yeah. Just like
Do you know how to make a? It's like, what?
I'm actually
Long Island. That's what you get.
perfectly okay being a drink robot. I don't want to talk to you. I just want to make your drink, and I'm gonna make it great.
But sometimes I do.
But
I still feel like that, but also like
I miss having conversations.
I don't like the if I say hello to you and then you're like Jack and Coke.
yes, yeah. No, we can have
Yeah.
a human experience.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. Yes, I want more than that. But like,
Ain't no Siri over here, man. Like you speak to me like a
My
human being,
name's
man. Like we can
Paulo.
keep it
You
short,
are.
but you at least gonna say
I
hello
will-
back to
I'll
me.
back them up and be like, yes. So, like I said, welcome
Yeah.
to the redacted, and
Welcome to the redacted.
Minute
welcome to
17.
redacted.
Let me make a
My name
mark
is
of
Rob.
that.
What is your name? Yes, I do like it, but I think I still work with like food and stuff, and so I like they expect more conversation and
Yeah.
more blah 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 blah, and like I'm just like I just want to get your order going. do like a little rah-rah. Is your day fine? Is your day cool? And then I can go back to talking to the other 20 people.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
that person wants to suck up all your time, regardless
That's
of whatever's
not.
going on.
That's not.
They wanna
what
do
it
what?
is.
Suck up your time.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can move on to the next
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah, I'm just
Wait, so you're also artist. You also
Yeah. So I do make music. I also do some acting as well.
that.
Uh,
Is that what kind of led to you doing the service industry to allow yourself like that time and energy to pursue the arts?
honestly, it was more about the money at first, and then once I
Yeah.
started realizing, once I started like making money behind the bar, then I was like, oh shit, I could work like 2-3 days a week, and from 9 to 3 o'clock, and
Yeah.
be good
Yeah.
for the week. Cool,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that, and it's a double-edged sword because sometimes having too much free time is easy to like let yourself
Fuck off.
fuck off too much. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, especially when you're working super late and you're getting home at like 4:30, getting to bed at like 6, waking up at like 2, and then you're like scrolling on your phone. You know the routine.
No, then your day.
You don't know that. And then and then it's like, okay, get up, go to the gym, work out, eat, shower, and you're like, cool. Oh, it's time to get in bed and
Do this.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch 3 episodes of a show and then fuck off on my phone some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really easy to fall into that. So sometimes, you got to be like self-motivated for productivity purposes.
Yeah.
But
And that's hopefully if those 3 shifts that you had per week were productive and lucrative.
Yeah.
'Cause-
that's a big, that's always a big,
And it's got to be both, because if it's just lucrative but it wasn't productive, then you end up spending all the money to try to cope with how unproductive you were.
Nah, that's a big,
And having all that free
Yeah,
time
yeah.
and all that money,
yeah.
man, you come back and you're like, oh shit, rent's due. Hopefully we have a good weekend, because I just had a good weekend, so I need us to have a good weekend.
Yeah. Nah, that's the dope shit about the industry though, is like, oh man, I just dropped however much on whatever you just dropped it on, and then you're like, oh, I'll just go work 2 days and then boom,
Yeah.
right back at it, baby.
Do you feel like it's been like the same recently? Because I feel like the economy has kind of like had some of the income.
I
dropping
honestly, not to bring up the C word, but I honestly feel like it hasn't been the same since COVID,
Yeah.
since 2020.
Yeah.
It never really got back. And that's not I don't think that's like a US thing either.
No.
Like I do a lot of traveling, and say like I was in Barcelona and Madrid in 2019. The scene in 2019 compared to, I've been to Barcelona twice since then, and it's just not, like, it's still cool, but it's not, it's like your Friday and Saturdays at the poppin' spots are gonna be popping.
Right.
But you try to go out on like a Wednesday or a Thursday or whatever,
hard.
it's not, it ain't hitting.
Shit.
Yeah.
We were in Santa Monica for a show recently. I think it was a Thursday on the promenade. And it was like walking around it was like a ghost town out there, man. I'm like everything was closed, like no people out there. And I'm like, bro, it's it ain't Friday, but it's not Monday. You know what I mean? Like, where's everybody at? And it's just,
that was my feeling coming here and seeing downtown at like fucking 1 o'clock or something like that on a Thursday or Friday. It's like, it's the weekend, right? Where the fuck is everybody at?
Yep.
Like, what the fuck?
You talking about when you first moved here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, damn. Why is it
What
so
year did
quiet?
you move here?
21.
21. Oh, so it's still coming out of COVID
Yeah.
at that point. Okay.
Yeah.
and I was like, that was pretty, because we were still 21. We were still,
Kind of
We're
locked
still
down.
maxed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still had masks.
it was
Still, for me, it was just like, damn, this is supposed to be a major city. Where the
Yeah.
fuck is everybody?
also depending on where you come from too. Is where you guys coming from?
I'm originally from Chicago and then moved to Phoenix for a bit and then came out here.
But Phoenix, they be drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's
They be
nothing else to
outside.
do. There's
Right.
nothing else to do.
Literally
but
nothing
drink.
else to do except for that or meth. So you got to pick one.
Right. Just skip right to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's all Arizona has is drinking, meth, and racism.
Wait, they don't have like
You gotta-
crack, cocaine,
Nah.
nah,
heroin.
You go straight to
No
meth.
heroin.
heroin.
Nah.
Just straight to meth.
Nah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nah, straight
Shit.
to meth.
Shout out to you, Zonas.
Yeah.
Or you can go Salt River tubing, in which you can do all of those activities on the Salt River.
Yeah.
So,
River?
Salt River tubing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Hold up.
it's like a
It's a
couple of
river, but it's salt water?
No, I don't know why they call it salt.
Man,
I don't
what
know
in the-
either.
Salt River tubing. I don't know why.
What
but
the
that's
devil?
It is some of the dirtiest looking water you've ever seen, too.
Maybe it is salt.
well because
It's salty.
Salty about swimming in it.
huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Who
Exactly. Huh?
What?
Yeah, because you spend about 5 hours on there and you're drinking, so you're gonna have to piss.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. I was like,
salt
fuck that.
ah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Now we got here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun.
Oh, no.
Gross.
No, it's not
Depending- nah.
It's oh whatever.
I tried it once. I made it like an hour. I was like, nah, dude. I walked down the rest of the way. I couldn't do it.
You weren't drunk enough. You
Oh,
gotta-
I was fucking wasted. I'm like, I'm not sitting in this tube surround. Never mind.
Wait, does the current take you?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
lazy
yeah,
river?
It's a current. Yeah, and you actually have to be careful because sometimes there's portions
rocks.
where the current goes faster and there's rocks, so then it turns into rapid.
So you
river
just chilling.
tubing.
It's like trying to drink your drink.
Yeah, you're laying on your
fucking
tube.
now.
You're laying your tube and
Fucking obstacle course just to have
no
a drink.
real shit because
good.
Go
if
to a
you're
water
not paying
park.
attention and you gotta like put your butt up or
Oh,
you're gonna
Nah, somebody just died out there.
penetrated by a rock.
Yep.
Somebody just died out there a couple weeks ago.
with a rock up the butt.
Nah, they drowned.
They what?
They drowned in the salt water thing
In the
because
piss
once they hit one
water?
of the Imagine that's how you go.
That's crazy.
She was a chef too.
RIP,
she was one of
RIP to
ours.
her. RIP
Yeah.
to her. That's not fun.
Yeah.
I feel like, all right, well, what's y'all's take on this? Because I feel like it's kind of a terrible way to go, but it's kind of an okay way to go where you're just out thinking you're chilling, having a great time, enjoying yourself, getting
And
drunk
just
with your
gone.
friends. And then next thing you know, something happens, some random thing happens, and then boom, you're dead.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
not seeing it coming, like just like on your bed waiting for it to happen. Yeah, like I would prefer that probably.
Yeah, I guess it's
I
better
mean,
than getting like,
if it's a group activity, I would be.
You
I don't know.
want you selfishly want all of us to die.
Nah,
with
I don't
you?
want everyone else. No, I don't want everyone to see it. It's like, what happens if we're all having fun? It's just like,
Yeah.
you just done, and the whole day's ruined.
Yeah.
What else
Not
are
the
they
whole
gonna
day.
do?
That. You have to
damn,
deal
this
with
motherfucker
Imagine-
ruined my weekend.
Imagine being the bartender and that happens.
You can
man.
never go to that bar again.
No.
Because every time I go there, now I remember your dead body. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That was
go
happening
Salt
to me.
River?
Probably never hang out with none of them friends again either.
Nah.
The friend group.
Now it's like
Damn.
Final Destination every time we get together.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember Fernando?
Damn.
Like, yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want that. I almost happened to me one time. I was on a yacht and
That's what you
basically
get for
my
getting
bad.
on the
He
boat.
flexing. He
No.
flexing.
right.
it was my friend's birthday party. He rented a yacht, whatever. And then I got pretty drunk and yeah. And
Like
then,
you were moderately drunk, or you were looking
no,
very
no.
good while you
Oh.
were drunk.
I was trying to.
Like, is there a
I was
difference
trying to
between
gauge that. I was like
Yeah.
pretty drunk.
I was
Pretty
I was
drunk.
really fucking drunk.
right.
Really drunk. And so I'm like hanging with him. Literally, me and him are talking to two girls on the boat, and then the boat
seen that
just
one.
rocks the wrong way. And next thing I know, I flip over the side of the boat.
Flipped.
I flipped over it, but then I caught myself, and I was just like hanging. But like because I'm so drunk, I'm not like actually reacting in the proper way. Like, hey,
What
give
in
me
the
up.
cinematography?
Yeah, no.
This
it's
man
just like,
was.
I was just hanging there, and my homie didn't realize I had flipped over, so he's just continuing to talk to the girls. The girls didn't really realize it, and so his homie from across the other side of the boat was like, "Hey, get your boy! He's about to fucking fall and die." Because like, if I fell over, like I would have fallen probably on my head, and I would have died, and that would have ended the whole fucking yacht.
Wait, fell on where though?
On the next like deck.
Oh, you were up on the
We
upgrade.
were up.
I was thinking you were gonna fall
no,
into the.
No,
into
we
the
were
water.
up. But like, I mean, depending on the way I fell, I could have fallen all the way over. But
So the
yeah.
homie was over there dirty macking and shit.
Yeah, it's just like you believe this.
Yeah, I know he
motherfucker,
over there
can't
trying to
even-
chop you up and shit,
Yeah.
girl. But you know, I've been looking at you. I seen you looking at me too and shit. You know,
And the
you don't
worst
really
part
wanna
is
get
you
with
knew
him.
he
You want to
wasn't
get with
a
the
close.
real one. Meanwhile, this motherfucker fighting for his life.
Yeah.
It's like,
And,
hanging.
and he's over there spitting the weakest game you've ever heard.
Oh
This dude's
shit.
whack. He can't even hold on to his lick
Yeah.
and shit. But like, you
Can't
know
even
what I mean?
hold on to
But
this
he's
rail
holding
that
on for
he's
his
holding on
life
to right now.
If he won't help your boy, what do you think he's gonna do for you?
Yeah. But he didn't realize it. But yeah, he like looked over like when homie from across the way was just like, yo, oh shit. And like they helped me up or whatever. And I just had the calmest look on my face, like, thanks guys. Anyway, so
You gotta
Trying
be
to play it
cool
cool
about
and
it.
shit.
bro,
Like, oh yeah, I do this shit all
I
the
was
time.
so
Nothing.
gone. that
Yeah,
day.
girl,
It
you
was
seen how I
crazy.
flipped over
But
that
he
rail
told
like
me
that?
afterwards, like, bro, you
I
almost
meant to
ruined
do
my fucking birthday.
Wow.
Like,
Wow, man.
no, not like in a terrible way, but we were like laughing about it. He's like, yeah, like that would have ruined all boat trips from here on out. If like
And
all,
his birthday.
and
from
my
here on out.
birthday, because
Every
now
birthday after
it's
that.
Rob's death day, and now
Yeah. I
So,
think people should talk about how dangerous boats are in general, though.
Especially drinking.
when you're drinking.
yeah.
Yeah, because like, that's a cool little like fun activity. Like rent a yacht for your birthday.
Yeah.
You're gonna go out and have a bunch of drinks and get fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, it's going with the wrong people that don't know moderation.
Yeah.
Even like medium
That wasn't
drunk
shit.
on a boat is.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
being on a boat like in the ocean, in
Yeah.
the real ass ocean,
Yeah.
in general, shit's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, you got some girls on the thing, like you trying to show off your chest and shit. You're not trying to wear a life vest like
Right.
a little
Hell
dork.
no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I've done that shit.
Preserving your life.
Yeah.
Wait, you wore a lifeboat on the
I didn't wear the lifeboat,
Oh.
but I wore the life vest.
life vest?
He wore that motherfucker's buff. He wore the whole boat. Yeah, he carried the whole boat around on his back.
The little.
Hey, don't worry, girl. If this shit goes down, I got us.
Nah, dead ass. I really did wear the vest and everything, man.
Oh, bet.
Yeah, like I didn't give a
don't
fuck.
swim?
I don't care. Nah, I mean I know how to swim directionally.
You can't tread water.
I can't tread water.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I
So
just
you
something
got
about
so
it.
you fall off a boat. You just got.
I'm just doing circles. Swimming around the boat.
throw the vest on the other side when I lap around. When I lap around, just throw it.
Throw your arm out. Oh, I missed. I'll be right back.
We'll get there. Oh, hold that. Oh,
Just
All right, ready? Ah, God damn it, I'm getting tired.
shit. Run out of gas.
And that's how he became an Olympic gold medalist.
That's your training.
yeah, but I did actually go to a festival on a cruise ship once. That was pretty
shit.
fucking fun.
What kind of
But
festival?
it's called Friendship. That one's fucking sick. I love that.
I need
one, but
elaboration.
yeah, it's
on
it's really fucking dope.
Okay,
but
but what
the
is
whole
it? What
time
is it?
I would not stand near the railing at night.
Hell nah.
Only during the day, because at night you can't see, and you just like you said, you out in the real ocean and shit.
Yeah.
It's just darkness.
Shit, even
And
during the
ah,
day,
bruh.
you can get lost
yeah,
too.
boat that
Right.
size, motherfuckers ain't even gonna hear you fall over the edge, man.
Nah.
And if they do, they're like, oh,
And that
what are they
boat,
gonna do? Turn around?
and those
You're
big
just
boats are
done.
moving faster than you
Yeah.
think they are.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the concert?
Friendship. That's what
What?
it's called.
That's
It's
what
a
it's called.
festival.
What
It's
was
Yeah,
it?
but like what kind of shows? What kind of
EDM.
acts?
no, it's
EDM.
it's everything.
Oh,
It's
it's
not
everything.
EDM. It's they had like comedians, they had rappers, like Currency was up there and everything.
Currency?
Yeah, like it was a dope ass fucking event. It was like 4 days on the
From
water. Huh?
From here?
From Miami.
From Miami, okay.
Yeah, but now it goes to Belize. It's expensive though, but once you get on the boat,
Please, though.
the only thing you pay for is your alcohol, so it's
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
I like those, but yeah, at night I will not go near the railing. Fuck that.
Fair.
Man, you
Fuck
know how
that.
many people have been murdered on their honeymoon on a cruise ship?
Yeah.
You might have had some words with like somebody on the crew during the day. They're just waiting for your ass to be by them rails at night. Let me catch this purple hair motherfucker
Shit, God
after
forbid,
9 p.m. It's a wrap.
God forbid you don't tip at the bar.
Yeah.
Facts,
Bada
yeah.
bing, bada boom.
Oh, you gonna tip at the end, huh?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what
This
that
is
means.
the end.
This man.
You remember the end, right?
Yeah, cruise ships are fucking sketchy as hell, man. There's like mad documentaries on them too, like the way that
Yeah.
they run and shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is like low key like indentured servants on them
Yeah.
shits, man. It's scary business.
Yeah. I had a conversation with someone who worked on one of the bartenders, and
Like, help.
they were standing outside of a store, and they were just telling me some of that kind of stuff of like what was going on, and then all of a sudden you see someone else walk up and like, well, what are you doing? Why are you talking? You're supposed to be back at work. Like, dude, calm down. There's no one over here.
Yeah.
Like, it was really bad.
Customer's
man.
always right, ho.
Yeah. I paid for this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, 'cause you sign a contract or whatever,
Yeah.
and then like 90% of the time you're in international waters, and ain't no laws in international waters, man.
Yeah. They can do whatever the fuck they
Whatever
want.
the fuck they want.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Shit.
Well, this just turned into a murder podcast. It wasn't really good, fam.
Bring it back.
Have y'all ever thought about working on one?
No.
No?
I thought about it.
I've thought about
I
it.
love to travel, so like
Same.
that kind of thing would sounds like in theory it sounds like it'd be cool, but
Yeah.
like then I heard about the hours they work, and they're like, you pretty much
You keep getting a thumbs up on the screen. Is somebody thumbs upping something? You're It keeps coming up thumbs up.
Thumbs up, yeah.
Yeah. It
Where?
must be from the
It's not live, is it?
yes. No.
Okay.
Let me see.
We're on IG right now. No.
Okay,
I don't
no.
know what's happening.
Somebody
That's
thumbs
your
upping
mom.
messages or something.
Thumbs up.
Or it's somebody's.
You look so
The camera is
handsome.
registering
I
the
like
thumbs
babe,
up
you look
from your
great.
video reactions.
You look my
Okay.
baby.
Yeah,
That
it's
would
an
be my
option
mom
on your
too.
video.
Right?
That would 1000% be my mom.
Open water scares me. I can swim. I'm a great swimmer, but just being out in the ocean and shit like that, like that. What's that fear of the ocean? Thalassophobia. I think that's what it is.
What's it called?
Thalassophobia.
Thalassophobia, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a fear of the ocean, but if I'm in the middle of water and I can't see land, I'm a little kind of nervous.
Yeah, it's
you know,
scary.
I'm like,
I think that's normal.
I think it's more scary like what's under you, because like
yeah, if
we
I
don't
can't
know
see
shit
the
about
bottom,
the ocean, like in the grand scheme of things, we don't know shit.
if I
about
can't see the
space
bottom,
than
I'm
we do
just
about
like,
ocean.
fuck that. Even as a kid, you know, seeing the deep end, you know, you just imagine there's a shark down there.
Yeah.
It took a while
There
for me to
was.
go out of that.
There was a shark down there.
There was.
As it turns out, yeah.
There actually was.
So I lived in Florida for a long time as a kid.
Shark's just gonna pop up in a pool. I don't
Are you
know.
originally from Florida?
I'm originally from here,
Oh,
but we moved to Florida when I was a kid. My dad was a machinist, so he worked in aerospace, and then eventually went and worked like on the space shuttle or whatever.
Damn.
So we lived like you could see the space shuttle from my crib. Like
Shit.
you get like a rumbling, and we all go outside and be like, "Oh, there it goes, cool."
This is
As a
another
kid,
one.
like you didn't really give a shit.
Yeah, it's just like another one.
You're like, "Oh, cool."
Cool.
And then you just go back about your day. I remember, it's so funny because I remember the first year that I moved back here, they were bringing one of the shuttles through because they were retiring it.
Yeah.
And they were driving it down the 405, and they were like taking it. I don't know where they were taking it, but I just remember like driving home from work, and there was like 1,000 people just pulled over on the side of the freeway just so they could get like a glimpse of the space shuttle
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about out here?
out here.
Oh, one of our friends actually shot that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works for the news station. Shout out to JJ. He
shout
actually
out JJ.
he did a whole thing on it. He actually got to get into the shuttle. Like he did
that's
a whole
fire.
story. It was really cool.
That's fire.
Yeah.
But it was like it was such a like culture shock for me because I was just so used to like, it's not a
see
big deal.
shuttles
It's
all
just
the
a
time.
space shuttle, fam. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? And everybody's like, oh my God, it's a shuttle. Now we got like the SpaceX launches and shit, so it's a little bit like it's a
Yeah.
little different
People
now.
get a little
but-
more normalized to it now.
right.
But, like,
Yeah. Back then it was like, yo,
shut down the whole 405.
bam.
Yeah.
Like literally pulled over on the side of the freeway, like, there it is.
That's crazy.
It's a shuttle. It's been in space.
the plane.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That
You don't get a
part.
lot of opportunities to use that line. I had to
Very
take it.
relevant.
I had
very
to go for
current-
it, man. I'm sorry. I
very
had to go for
current
it.
Reference.
I had to go for it. I'm
No,
old.
but like that's like I think living in LA, we all avoid Hollywood. We avoid the Walk of Fame, the stars, and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
when
yeah.
I first moved here, I was couch surfing with a homie that lived like a block away from all that, and I'm just like, yo, can you get out of my way? I just got to go to CVS. But
Yeah.
like,
Right.
people are coming from around.
Oh man, listen
the
to my
world.
mixtape. Listen to my mixtape.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Put it on Spotify.
yeah.
Oh my god. I don't give a. Yeah. Where am I playing? Where am I playing?
Who
the
has a
CD?
CD player still? Come
Where am I
on.
playing the CD?
Cars don't have
It is
those anymore.
Get a
2022.
QR code, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if I take it and run off with it, you said it was free.
it's true.
That is true.
Fair.
You said it was free.
That old scam.
Yeah.
Nah, it's free. I just want to give it to you.
Yeah.
But we accept
Well,
donations.
it's donations.
Well, I ain't got a donation.
We all accept
donation.
donations, man.
Damn, bro. All right, man. Here.
It's funny.
Hit fucking frisbee this shit. I don't want this weak ass
But,
shit.
yeah.
I hope you fail.
It is crazy.
Never
People
make
come
it.
around the fucking world to like look at these stars, and we
And
just
then
like
someone
walk
just
over.
shit all over.
Yeah.
Literally
Like-
every night, someone is pissing and shitting on that whole star. Fucking Nick Nolte
Like,
just
for
got
real.
shit all over his
And it
star.
actually is
Specifically,
Nick
yeah.
Nolte shit.
It's Nick Nolte shit, actually. He said, fuck my Walk of Fame star. I don't know. That's probably not how he sounds.
Nah, that's spot on. Yeah. I was like, Nick?
Nick?
Yeah.
You said that was a culture shock for you.
No, because for me, I just moved to LA and I just was grinding. I just was like, all right, I need to get a job. All right, I need to figure out this acting thing. I need to da 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 da. And so I just happened to live a block away from the Walk of Fame, and I just never really thought about it.
You didn't
And
do the
then-
thing though, like at least once.
So when my mom came to visit like 5 years later and she wanted to do the tour bus, I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then we ended up like taking the tour bus through there, and I was like, oh, right. This is like an attraction that people come from around the world to look at the Hollywood sign, walk through the stars and like take pictures. And all this while I just never really paid attention to it. I'm just like in my zone of like, yo, that's where my CBS is, that's where my LA Fitness is. And like,
Where I saw a dude get stabbed.
right. It's just like
mess in that
regular
alley.
stuff. And you know, living here, you avoid that area because it's like it's tourists and like they're in my way, and I don't want to be there. But
So it's just like to stand in the middle of the sidewalk when you're trying to get to work
take
or
pictures and shit.
whatever. It's
I don't know
like,
what it
fuck
is
out of the
about
way.
tourists that think that because they have it in their mind, I can stop right here, right now, that everyone around them knows that they're about
I'm
to
on
fucking stop.
vacation.
And just,
You
like,
go from
be
full
like,
speed to just a full fucking stop.
yeah.
Motherfucker, I will bulldoze your ass now. I don't care
Line back
anymore.
of the
I'm
shit
at
out
least bumping you. I'm at least bumping you. You can't just stop. I'm sorry.
From the LA bitch.
You know?
Pickpocket while you're at it.
Yeah.
Just take that watch.
Wow,
Welcome
damn.
to LA, bitch.
Like escalated like shit.
Escalated to crime.
Yeah. Well, they are tourists. We got to give them the full experience.
Yeah.
Went
Gotta-
from being
gotta give 'em-
disgruntled to committing crime.
Gotta give them a souvenir. The souvenir being a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Getting robbed.
You'll
I'll
always
never forget
remember
that
when
trip
you
to
came.
California.
Yeah. You'll always remember.
My
when
whole
you came
identity
here.
got stolen.
A Latino gang member took my wallet.
And then Nick Nolte shat on his own star.
Shout out to Nick Nolte.
Shout out to Nick Nolte catching all the strays.
Damn.
Yeah, what did he do?
He probably did some shit, honestly.
Well, he did do some shit.
Anybody who was
He did do
Let's
some
go.
shit.
Yeah.
He might have threw some shit too.
But yeah, all that to say, I get the whole thing where you're just like, yeah, some people look at this thing way differently because you just got normalized to looking at space shuttles, and we got normalized to living in LA, and it doesn't really seem like a tourist attraction, but it fucking is for like mad people coming from around the world.
which is wild because like Florida's like a super tourist area.
Yeah.
And LA is also a super tourist area.
Yeah.
One thing I always thought was cool though was like seeing like dolphins or manatees or like
Yeah, that's pretty
shit
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was always dope.
Yeah.
Even as like a living there for over a decade, I was like,
Never got tired of that.
dolphin,
Yeah, right?
stop it. You know, back before I had it, when I was a kid and I didn't have a cell phone, you just stop and look at it, swim around until it
Take
goes
a
somewhere
mental
else.
picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't take a picture of it.
The
Yeah.
last time I was there, I got like a 5-minute video of like all these manatees chilling and eating, you know, leaves and shit. Whatever manatees be doing.
Yeah, whatever man leaves be doing.
Doing manatee shit.
Doing
You know what I mean?
shit. So are you like the place you work at now, right?
Yes. Yes. Officially on the record, I would like to say, if y'all are watching,
He is happy where he is at.
they're trying to get me to incriminate myself. On
No.
the
Like, which manager do you hate the most?
thing. You know what I mean?
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. No.
It's a new spot, so it's like we're still kind of working out the kinks.
And how long you been there?
We've been open like just barely 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, so it's
Wow.
brand
Brand
new.
new.
So
Okay.
you know, there's certain things that I'm used to.
Yeah, y'all
there's
still
certain
fucking
things
with the
that I
lights
want.
on.
It's a metaphor there that I don't know exactly quite what it means, but
So how did you find out about this place? Was it someone you work with, or somebody brought you along with them?
nah, I just
Came
saw
across
like
it?
I think there was like a Craigslist ad or some shit.
Shit,
like,
they called you back.
looking for bartenders. I sent my resume. My resume goes crazy though. So
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Oh, the reason I bring that up is just it's good that they called you back because a lot it feels like it is. A lot of places are asking for help, but they're not hiring anybody.
Right.
Like, him and I have spent the last almost month now dropping off resumes or submitting resumes and applications.
Interesting.
And then they'll be like, yeah, send it to this email, this and that, cool, or whatever, send up a follow-up, and it's crickets. It's like, so do you guys need help? Do you want to fill that position or not? Look at same thing. Like, my resume looks pretty too. So it's like, yeah, I want to get in here. Just give me one day. I'm just looking for an extra day.
Yeah.
Just an extra day from where I'm
or
at.
at least get the interview.
Yeah, at least give me the fucking
let's
interview.
talk.
You're not even
Okay.
telling them like what your availability is or nothing.
Yeah,
You're just
nah.
going off.
I'm just going in. I'm telling them, like, look, I'm available these days. You know, this and that. And, you know, and here I'll send you my resume. Even follow up with like, hey, just trying to set up an interview with you. You know what works, this and that, and nothing, man. These places aren't.
Are you dropping a picture with your resume?
Well,
I always take a picture. Like, look, man,
more-
my resume's legit, but also like, you know,
the more corporate
I'm
places,
kind of all right, fam. You know what I mean?
I'm not bad looking. No, I mean the more corporate places, it's more of the online stuff, but the more
Yeah.
local areas, it's going in person. So they actually get to meet me and talk to
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
and
for
see my
sure.
face. So and then I'm handing it to them. But
What's your
maybe I should start
background
it.
check situation looking like, man?
Yeah.
I'm good.
How many
No
many
priors.
motherfuckers you robbed on Hollywood Boulevard?
Yeah. those warrants had it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those were jokes. Those were jokes. We're not at that point yet. But yeah, like it's fucking frustrating because again, you have these help wanted signs, and then when help comes, you're like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll give you a call, this and that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Where's
that's
the fucking
interesting.
call, bro?
This is actually the first time I'm hearing this, but it makes sense because
All over the place.
I've been telling mad people like, now is like the best time for people to try to get into the industry, like bartending and shit. When I started bartending, it was like,
You had to
Impossible.
lie your
Yeah.
ass off to get
Absolutely.
a
bruh,
job.
like, oh yeah, I used to bartend over here. And, like,
Yeah.
bruh, if you didn't have like 3 years experience, they were not fucking with you at all.
Yeah.
I had to work for Yard House for like almost 3 years before they promoted me to the bar. You know what I'm saying? And like, and I knew their whole menu, and I knew their food, and I knew everything. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it was just like, nobody's leaving the bar.
Yeah.
There's motherfuckers that's been here 4 years longer than you've been here.
Yeah.
I just don't like you.
Straight
You know what
up.
I mean?
Straight up. Yeah.
There's that.
All that. Yep.
Yeah.
There's that. It's just all these factors, but it was like, it was so hard to become a bartender back in
Yeah.
the day. And now it's like post COVID, it's like, pff, we'll take you, we'll
Yeah.
train you, we'll
Hire
whatever.
anybody off the streets.
I think it also has to do with like, I think there's less emphasis on service shit and more emphasis on like they're still like looking for, you know, hot chicks.
A lot of bars are. Yeah.
They're still on that shit. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking 1995 and you trying to get a job at Hooters or something.
Yeah.
Like,
That shit
Real-
don't fly no more. There's OnlyFans now,
She was a
bro.
Hooters girl.
okay, well,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Pretty girl privilege. But like, there's one of the promoters I used to work with at the club. He opened his own spot, and then they're transitioning into like a nighttime, like a little like club kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, let me know what's good. And they're like, oh, we're just trying to have like girls.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's like low key
Illegal.
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 Yeah.
Grounds for a lawsuit.
Yeah, but it's like, but there's just a lot of that too,
Yeah.
especially in like the nightlife scene, especially
Oh,
in
for
the,
sure.
And I think it's like, it's good to have a good mix
Yeah.
without I'm 2 tequilas deep, without saying too much. I feel like some people get by off of that and less on like actual ability behind the bar.
Well, it's good to have actual bartenders and people that look pretty.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. A good
Yes.
good little balance.
Yes.
You do the pretty thing, make
Yeah.
the drinks here and there.
Right.
I'll bang out all the crazy shit. You take care of the thirsty dudes. Get
Yeah.
them
Get
to
them
give us
tip
money,
more.
Yep.
Yeah.
and then and I'll bang out the volume.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that could be partially.
Yeah, no, it could be. I just feel like whoever's in charge of hiring, they're just dragging their feet for some fucking reason. And
Yeah.
and it probably is the season for it now to start hiring. But if I go in there, or if you have a posting and you're already asking for help, why not even email back saying, hey, sorry, we went in a different direction? It's just crickets, bro.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, and
it's
so
irritating.
I
It's
can
fucking
even jump on this,
frustrating.
like he said. Like I've been looking at places lately as well, and my resume is pretty fucking top notch too. But I also know a shit ton of fucking people as
That's
well.
what I was gonna. That's another thing I was gonna say.
And even with the connections I have, even like there's one place that I've had friends trying to get me to apply there for over a year. They're like, bro, come work with us. Like, we could use you. And I was happy where I was at the time. Now that I'm looking, they have an opening. I put in that hey, I'm looking. Here's my resume. I know this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, all that. Like I cover all the checks. All right. And it's still been a month. And I'm still
You told
like,
the homies that you applied and shit?
oh yeah, no, I've already talked to one of the people in the building, like one of the managers in person.
Okay, so
And so yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
hire
I'm
my
seeing
man.
that-
What are y'all doing?
It's-
Like, why are you dragging your
But we're
fucking
seeing it everywhere. Like you say, we're seeing it everywhere. People are, it's like they're hiring in name only. Like, oh, we're hiring. Like they're collecting resumes so that they can then go out and try to hire you when they need you. But by the time you come back to me, like, I'm sorry, sweetheart, I already moved on.
You know what this feels like? Have y'all seen the memes about Mattress Barn not being a real place?
I have not, but please elaborate.
So
You had me at mattress.
there's like these memes going around about Mattress Barn, like way overpriced mattresses, right? You can get it way cheaper on like Amazon and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like nobody buys a mattress from Mattress Barn. You never purposely gone into a Mattress Barn. You never see nobody coming out of there with a mattress. And then you think about like the places where they're at. They're in these like very expensive plazas, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, how are y'all affording the rent every month on this place where you are? Ain't nobody shopping there, fam. Like it's not a real place. It feels like that. Like
Yeah.
we're hiring, like
Right.
you know what we're really doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, all I could think about was the Rick and Morty episode with Panda Express. If anybody has seen that, but
I have not.
I'm not.
someone's
Hey,
seen it.
y'all
But
seen it.
There's a Rick and Morty episode, Panda Express. It sounded fucking perfect. That's all I could think
Okay,
about.
there you
That's what I imagine
it.
is
Rick and
happening
Morty
at
fans, there you
Mattress
go.
Barn now. Like,
Yeah.
some Panda
Yeah,
Express.
I
shit.
would definitely be more inclined to believe that if I didn't see people in the building and a bunch of employees there too. So
If you saw that episode, you'd get it.
I think it's just like mysterious behind the scenes shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it just doesn't make sense.
There's
So
sex
like
dungeons
there's something
in
going
there.
on. There's
There's
something,
going on.
yeah.
And another
Those mattresses are dirty.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're
They put down shutters at the end of the night.
Iron shutter.
The fucking key and
Yeah,
pill.
not the aluminum joint.
Yeah. I was also gonna say just because the economy is in a weird place,
Yeah.
and a lot of these places are not having the influx of customers, income that they used to.
Yeah.
And so what ends up happening is this weird place where they're just like, who do we blame? Who do we blame? And then
Right.
they end up, you might be in the process of getting hired, or they might be trying to hire, but then like a manager gets fired because it's just like,
Yeah.
you gotta blame somebody because we're like, and it's just like, no, the economy's just down.
Yeah,
So, like, we're
our
all
numbers
just
are
trying to-
bad,
our
so
numbers-
we got to blame someone.
Right. And
Yeah.
so then like a manager ends up getting fired, or the place ends up kind of getting into trouble. And so then they're not able to kind of hire. And I'm not sure that's happening everywhere that
Right,
people are
right.
applying, but I think that's happening in a lot of places. Where it's like, we're not, McDonald's, but we're not Mastro's and Nobu. And like these middle ground places are like trying to figure it the fuck out because it's like,
Especially if they're owned by like people and not like corporations.
right. Yeah.
But I think advertising that you're hiring is like
Yes,
the
that's fucked
top
up.
level of needing to hire somebody.
Right.
Like if I need to hire somebody at the club, like we're not putting an ad out.
Right.
Like
You're
there's
hitting
mad
up
people that's like trying to.
That's what I'm saying.
like I got homies personally. The owner, the other bartenders got homies. My boss has home. Like there's not. Like, we don't need to take out an ad.
Right.
Right.
There's people coming in regularly, like, "Hey, are you guys hiring?" Like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
bitch, get out my face.
Yeah.
And then I mush them, throw a drink.
Push
at
him in the
You're
face.
breaking the law.
shout out Fish.
And Sasha. Shout out Fish and Sasha for that. Man. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, once you like have a sign that you're hiring, once
Yeah.
you put out a Craigslist ad or something, or a Indeed or any of that
Any of
shit,
that.
like y'all need
Like,
somebody.
bro, I came here because you asked for me.
You need somebody.
Yeah.
you
You
are
put out the
desperately
beacon.
seeking someone.
I'm here.
Here I am.
When's my first day? Oh
Right.
yeah, no, we'll give you a call.
All these businesses are acting like they on a dating app.
Right.
Like, bruh, you better swipe right on somebody.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Right. Send a DM, fam. What are we doing?
You're gonna end up with the motherfucker with 4 babies
That's what they're gonna do.
with a fucked up schedule
That's what they do.
and lied on their resume. You better
Lied
swipe
the
right
fuck out of
soon.
their
I'm telling
resume.
you. I'm telling you. Like some of these talented people that work within this industry have other talents and things that they're working on. So a lot of times what ends up happening is when you don't get the job that you're looking for, waiting for, or want, or anything like that, then you got to pivot, which we're all good at because you have to be able to do that to work within this industry properly. Well, then you pivot to something that ends up working and you're like, oh, I'd rather just do this consistently and build this up, and these businesses have gotten so comfortable, especially through COVID, to where they feel like we are replaceable. But just because you replace a part doesn't mean you replace it with the same type of part. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know for anybody who's ever like done mechanic work, but like there's OEM and then there's aftermarket.
Yeah.
So,
But I think that's part of the shift.
yeah.
right
Do you
now.
want the like grade certified shit, or you just want the aftermarket that you hope is going to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you gotta wake up.
So at the last club I was at, when we opened back up after COVID, I don't want to say after COVID, but once we opened back up, like 3 of the bartenders just never came back. Never like left the industry, doing their own thing, doing other shit, whatever it is. But we're seeing that a lot where it's like people just left the industry and I think for a lot of us, this thing was kind of like a placeholder for us. Like we all are doing other shit. I'm gonna do this until this. This is kind of a means to an end. But there was kind of a shift for me specifically once I started getting into like really like putting more into it and kind of getting into different sides of the industry and shit. Like going to a lot of industry events, going to like getting in cool with the brands, doing things like Tails, doing things like Bartenders Weekend, Portland Cocktail Week, and seeing what else there is in this industry for me, as opposed to putting 15 years into bartending and being like, all right, well, I'm going to go start ground level at some fucking office building. Yeah. And it's like, bro, you got 20 years in this industry. You got this many years in this industry. Like there should be some kind of pivot for you.
Right.
Whether it's like on the brand side, whether it's on opening your own bar, whether it's, but there's definitely more avenues than just being like, I'm gonna go do real estate, or I'm gonna go do like. This is the only industry where motherfuckers put in a decade plus and then be like, cool, I'm gonna leave and start from scratch somewhere else and never come back.
We'll speak to like.
Can I add something to that though?
Yeah, throw it on.
Because this is something I've been mulling over for a while, and hearing you articulate it the way that you did, thank you, because it like light bulb for me. This is also the only industry where you don't go to school to learn your trade. You learn the trade by doing the job.
Right.
Unless you're a dummy.
If you're smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to bartending school.
Yeah. But this is also the one job where, as you said, you put in that time of getting your degree, which is putting in the years to learn this position, that position, work your way up. Those are degrees. Right. Every position you move up is a different degree that you've moved up within this industry. And then they say, you know what? I want to change careers, change degrees, and learn something completely different, instead of saying, well, how do I translate that within this industry? Or, as I was saying before, translate it into something else, maybe still within the industry, maybe industry adjacent. Yeah. Like we got a ton of friends who do their own mobile bars. Yeah. Yeah. You need a bartender for an event? Hire me or hire my friend,
Yeah.
I love seeing people do that as well.
Yeah, I mean there's a few different avenues to take, but it's there's also always been like a stigma behind like being in the service industry in general, where it's like,
because it's not a real job.
Oh, what's your real job? Or what do you what's your plan? What are you doing eventually? And it's like, If I was a carpenter or some shit, would you say the same thing?
Right.
Like, what does a carpenter make? Okay, what did I make this week?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does
You
a
just want to
carpenter
work with wood the rest of your life?
Right.
Yeah, just it's just that stigma.
The stigma, yeah.
But I think now that like the economy is kind of where it is, and a lot of people are realizing that these degrees haven't given them the life that they thought it was going to.
They gave them a lot of debt that made it hard for them
yeah.
to pay off. And then when the government had a chance to say, let us help you, they decided to say, nah, fuck you, figure it out. We still want our money,
Pull
even
yourself
though.
up by the bootstraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
This whole country found out what it was like to be black all at the
Hey,
same time. And
talk
y'all
that
ain't
shit.
liking that shit, huh?
Talk that
Y'all ain't liking that. The
shit.
bootstrap shit. Like, the whole country was told at the end of it, nah, you figure it out.
Figure it out.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I want my 40 acres.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was promised.
Hey,
I got the email, man. Them PPP loans went out to a lot of people, and I didn't get one. I know you got some extra money around there. Like, come on now,
few
bro.
people went to jail, but
Yeah.
but a few people didn't.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe I should have got one of those too.
Thought about it.
I thought about it too, but I was just like,
Yeah.
I didn't know when the shit was gonna end. So I was
Yeah.
like,
Bruh.
If you weren't on that first wave, you're just kind of
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like
I mean, taking out a big ass loan is like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So have y'all heard about the whole Chase glitch thing that some
I've heard about. I don't know
motherfuckers have been
exactly
doing?
what it
Links.
is.
I
So
didn't see
basically,
those.
like they're putting checks into their bank account, into their ATM, into their bank or whatever,
So check
for
fraud.
large amounts. So they're
fraud.
doing check fraud,
Yeah.
and they thought it was a glitch, and all these people are losing their money.
Oh.
But me and P were talking earlier, and I was like, okay, so why can't we just do that as a country though? But like, do it
Wait, say
legit. Do not fraud. But if we're the ones saying what our debt is,
Yeah,
and we're the ones saying that we need to boost up our economy,
yeah.
Yes.
why can't they just put that money back through the business? Because
We do that.
P
We
had a
do
really-
that, just not
No,
for us.
No,
It's just-
that's
it's
what I
for the
mean.
rich
But that's what I
motherfuckers.
mean. But that's what I mean. P had a really good idea that, like, bro, we should just not have to work for a couple months, right? And then the businesses should still pay us so that we could still catch up on everything. Okay? So these businesses could still make their money from the government paying them, so they still get their write-off. Because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for write-offs, which is what they got during the pandemic. So we could do it in stages of, hey, we need to boost the economy, right? Stimulus, but do it through the jobs. So then you could like take that time off for your mental health, take a couple weeks off, but the company is getting paid by the government for you to take that time off, that mental health break. You come back, you don't have to worry about those bills while you were gone. You got that nest egg. It's almost like a stimulus. It's a mental stimulus, but also an economic stimulus. We do it in a way to where we could boost up the economy and get people back out to spend that money because,
That bread.
yo, you take a week off and you got government money to spend.
I mean, that's how like
You know, like-
a lot of like European countries and shit, they get paid. They get like fucking, I don't know, 6 weeks paid vacation or something
Yeah.
crazy shit,
Yeah,
bro.
they get
Like,
actual
Yeah.
maternity.
Give us
leave.
that. Do it in
Yeah.
waves to where the economy doesn't break down. Do it the right way. Y'all know how to do it.
How,
You're doing it for
he-
yourselves.
He
Do
worded
for
it.
us.
He worded it really nicely, but the way I put it was saying what he said because we were discussing how just slow it's been.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you guys don't want to come out, then fine. Let's just close the bars down again. Make sure, how he said, we get paid. So now you motherfuckers have to stay in again, so you can learn to appreciate going out and appreciate us. So stay in for 2 months again.
It's
See
like
how you fucking feel, and
it's
then
like the
when we open
motherfuckers
up, then you
that's-
come back. It's putting them in timeout. Like y'all don't want to come out, fine. You can't come out now.
It's like motherfuckers that's against like minimum wage increases, right?
Yeah.
Where they're like,
Oh, yeah.
all you do is work at Starbucks. Okay, you don't.
But
don't
you
want,
show up every
You don't
day.
want coffee at Starbucks?
Every
Right.
morning you're there.
I do, but it's a bullshit job. Like you shouldn't get paid that much.
But you're here.
But you also know people who work a construction job where they post videos of them sitting on a forklift all day telling you that your job isn't real. And they haven't moved in 4 hours.
And ain't nobody at Starbucks sitting on their ass. I promise you that. They
Right.
all are busting their ass. So it's like
So
And add
you don't
one-
deserve. You don't think that those people deserve a livable wage, but you do think Starbucks should exist, pick one, fam.
And then
Pick
if
a
you
struggle.
add one extra shot of vanilla pump to their fucking latte, they are ready to fight you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Because, you know, you got to know their fucking order every day without
Yeah.
them telling you.
Yeah, nah. People know better than to do that shit at the bar.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. But yeah, I was going to say to that, there are some people like myself that I still wouldn't come out. Like if you tell me to sit home and like the
Right.
bars aren't open, I'm cool. Like,
Yeah, right.
But
for
there
the
are a
other
lot of
people-
other
But
people that
you-
would miss that shit.
It feels
It's
like
an incentive. I get it.
Yeah.
I
You
missed
just
it.
take it away from them. It's like you can't come out no more.
Well, it's
now.
like COVID
Nowhere's
made them
open.
break up with us,
Yeah.
and then we let them back into the house because they said they were going to change.
Yeah. But
Now they getting ignorant again.
Bro,
We're gonna have to
I
at least put
remember-
them on the couch.
I remember right after we opened, right? It was before you could even go inside. So we were doing like table service and shit. Bro, one night, so these motherfuckers built like extra space, like the little
Outside.
parklets that they had
Yeah.
outside and shit. Fam, one night, and I swore I was never gonna serve a table again before this. But you know, you couldn't come inside, so I'm
Right.
like, all right. So I'm making the drinks. I'm being a server, and I'm being a bartender. Only getting paid for one of them motherfuckers though. Bro, one night I had 17 tables. Never in my entire life serving have I ever had 17 tables at the same time.
Jesus.
And I gotta make the drinks, which is a new thing.
Damn.
I had a girl come in, it was like 10 of them came in. I'm making the drinks. Took me fucking forever to like, I got the order, dude. I'm making other people's drinks.
Right.
I got this big ass tray. I got like fucking 20 drinks on this tray. She comes in and starts bitching about how long it's taken for the drinks. We've been open for like 3 weeks, fam. You was just in the house.
We're figuring it the fuck out. Like,
And you already bitching about how long it's taken for. If you don't get the fuck out of my face.
yo.
My manager saw my face and he was like, he started talking to her. He's like, it's fine. It's okay. I was about to go the fuck off.
Wait, so they come in, a walk-in tin top in addition to the other 16 tables you got going on.
Yes. So one of the 17 tables that I had was a 10 top.
Oh, fuck.
It was like 2 tables pushed together. So, I mean, even just taking
Yeah.
10
Taking
people's
the tin-
orders. 'cause,
Taking
you know,
the
it's
tin
like-
top that I need to make their drinks for is already like, this is going to be a
Right.
process.
You got to make 10 drinks. They all got a different drink,
Of course,
obviously.
I can't batch shit.
And even if
Right.
they got the same drink, they got a different spirit.
Right.
Or they
Right.
got a
modifier,
modifier to it.
Yeah. I mean, I want a vodka soda with a lemon. I want a vodka soda with 2 limes.
I want a vodka soda with muddled up cucumbers, but you have to strain it for me.
Yeah. I don't want any cucumbers, yeah. Can I get a margarita with salt? But I don't want any salt in the drink. I just want salt around the rim so I can lick it. But I don't want my drink to be salty.
or a vodka Red Bull with tequila.
Oh, I love a vodka. I love a Tito's and
What
vodka.
kind of Moscow mules do y'all have?
I love a Tito's and
That's the
vodka.
one. We only have the one.
No. Some guy
They only make it one way.
at my bar asked me for a vodka Red Bull, but can I get it with tequila?
Yeah.
So I repeat, I was like, so
You want a tequila.
you
with
want a
tequila
vodka
Red
Red Bull with tequila? So you want a tequila Red Bull?
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching this
You got
and you're
it,
not
buddy.
in the industry, fam, it's really easy to order. The spirit that you want, all right, and then the mixer. Okay.
If
You don't need to
spirit
tell me.
first.
You don't need to tell me tequila soda, but can the tequila beat
You
Casamigos?
can just say
Casamigos is soda. It works. I know it's tequila. I know what Casamigos is. We have it. I served it. I've poured it before.
Have you ever heard of this one tequila? I don't know. So I'll just check to see if you have it. Yeah.
It's called Casamigos. You know George Clooney. Have you ever seen the movie Ocean's 11? Okay, so the guy that's in it.
So,
So does it throw you off when they say the mixer first? It throws me off.
hold on.
I don't know if it
Answer
throws me.
that,
I
but
just
we gotta
don't like
come
it.
back.
Okay, it throws me off a little
It
bit.
throws me off a little bit, yeah, because
don't
it's like
like it.
vodka
It's
soda,
vodka.
tequila soda, cranberry, and vodka.
I'm like,
And then I'm like,
what
wait,
was the
wait,
last
wait.
one?
No.
Throw it up.
Hey,
Right.
he's doing this.
Well, nah.
You're
When
talking
it's
my guy all
pineapple,
wrong.
when it's pineapple vodka, it's like, okay, do you want a pineapple flavored
Flavor
vodka?
vodka, yeah.
Or
which I don't
vodka
have.
pineapple?
Oh, yeah, I do not have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
That's
nobody
not-
has
that's
it.
good.
It's not 2007. Nobody has it.
Yeah, that was
What's
only
the
for a while.
worst way
Hold
that
on,
you've
hold
heard
on, hold on,
someone-
hold on. I gotta adjust the whiteboard
Got it.
because it's in the story. He just said it.
All right.
This is the best way I could segue it, so please hold on to that. So yesterday, It's gone?
It was gone. Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm joking. Go ahead.
fucking worried, bro. No, so yesterday I had these 4 people come in. They strolled over from Redacted. I watched them cross the yellow brick road to get to me. And they sat
Oz.
down.
They
It was
came from
obvious.
Oz.
Yeah. It was obvious that they had met each other there. And yeah, you hear the awkward interactions between people.
Like a date?
No. They met at Redacted. So it was 2 guys and 2 girls. So the 2 guys, you know how it is at
I
Redacted.
got you. Okay.
You got to go in pairs.
Yeah,
Go as a team.
Yeah.
And but they're sitting at the bar, and at a certain point, the other 2 friends were like, "All right, we don't want to hang around them no more," so they left and went back to Redacted.
It was the women.
No, it was the one guy and one girl. They left, and they left the other guy and the other girl.
Okay.
Yeah,
Couples.
yeah. Well, they weren't couple.
Got you. Right.
All right.
We're good.
Okay. There's
I
a
misinterpreted
reason-
this whole story. Anyways,
There's a reason
continue.
why I'm saying it this way,
Okay.
because of the whiteboard. The whiteboard says you ain't listening to a word I'm saying. Because after they had already left, old boy was trying his hardest to try to talk to her, using all the fuckboy catchphrases that he could, like, "Oh damn, look at your outfit, man, you look so good," like all that other bullshit or whatever. And then they start like, when they were trying to order, she would only order. Started with Hennessy. Don't got Hennessy. What about Douce? I don't know why it's always Douce next, but it's like, do you got Douce? No, I ain't got Douce.
That's a next logical.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I literally said, I don't have Henny. I have Cavassier and all of these lovely cognacs that you've never heard of.
Oh, so you had multiple
but they're all up
cognacs.
there. Yeah.
But that's-
And I did the hand wave.
Named by rappers.
Right, exactly. But I did the hand wave. I was like, Cavassier and all these lovely cognacs. And she goes, y'all ain't got no cognacs.
The fuck?
I love that.
Cavassier and all these lovely cognacs.
Yes.
Yeah, but y'all ain't got Douce. Y'all ain't got no cognac. I'm like, no, I don't have what you've heard of. This is what I have.
Yeah.
You know, then he's trying to get Casamigos. I don't have Casamigos. You have Don Julio. I don't have Don Julio. I have the 4 tequilas that I told you at the beginning.
4
One of which
tequilas?
you've already had. You've already had one.
Yeah.
So you could just say,
You drank
run it back.
tequila here. Yeah.
Just run it back.
All right.
Let's try a new one.
But it reminded me of another story, which was last week, where I had a nice, lovely couple sit down, very young. And the guy's like, hey, yo, what kind of tequilas y'all got? I said, what I gotta say. And he's like, oh, do you know that one tequila? What's that one guy? He makes it. Oh, The Rock. You
The Rock makes
it's
it.
like Terra. It's like to something, right? I was like, Terramana.
The
He's like,
Tesseract.
yeah. And I was like,
Tesseract.
yeah, I was like, nah, we ain't got that. He's like, man, y'all ain't got that or Casamigos. I was like, nah, we ain't got those. And his date goes, which one of the tequilas you got are Mexican?
I beg your pardon.
Bitch, all of them.
Wait.
All of them.
So since she can't have the
All of
since she can't have that Samoan tequila,
I was about to say, neither George Clooney nor The Rock are Mexican.
But they wanted those.
hold on, George Clooney was in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes, it was. He's played in
Took
Mexico.
place in Mexico.
There you go. Yeah.
Shout out to Selma Hayek.
Oh,
Shout out to you, girl.
Shout out, Selma.
I know you watching.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. She just had a birthday. She's like 56 or some shit like that.
Something
Still,
like that.
Still fine.
delectable.
Ridiculous.
55.
Yeah.
50. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. No,
Wait.
that's
But you had a
You
had a thing.
literally said this to the woman. You ain't listening to a word.
No.
I'm saying.
That's what he said to her because he kept trying all the lines.
Oh.
And she just kept talking over him,
Oh,
asking questions that I've already answered.
Got it.
You
Got
know, like
Oh, I
The
thought,
cognac girl or the tequila girl?
it.
the cognac girl. The
Cognac
tequila
girl.
girl was another story.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
wanted to get both of those out before he went back
Well,
to
no,
his
I
question.
thought literally you turned around after and all
Oh.
these fine cognacs. You just said,
Yeah.
you ain't listening to a word I'm saying. I said, all these fine cognacs.
Turn into Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah,
on
right.
her.
That's why. So I thought that was.
Cognac, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
That's what I thought.
damn sure
Motherfucking
doesn't drink
snakes
it.
in my motherfucking bar.
Oh shit! No, I was gonna ask because we were talking about tequila and all that. What is the worst way that you've heard someone try to order a reposado?
Oof.
It's always Resposado for sure.
Resposado.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that.
I think you want-
Respado.
Respado.
Yeah, Respado's
Okay.
one.
Nice.
Otto.
Speaking of Selma Hayek, Respirado.
Respirado. Yeah.
He was really good. in that one.
Respacito. You know what I mean?
Respacito. Justin
want you to
Bieber's
pour it
tequila,
slowly.
of course. Bieber's tequila. Respacito.
Respacito.
Oh,
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
oh shit. Wait, well, amongst like either, well, no, we'll do both. Co-workers and guests. Do you have what are your red flags? Like you see this coming your way, or this happens with like a guest or a coworker, and you're just like, this is my trigger, this is my red flag.
Oh God, so many.
Oh, yeah.
So many.
Where do we begin?
Yeah, I mean,
Let's start with guests.
Countless guests. Yeah, it's always I already mentioned the people who, like, you say, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Or whatever. And they're like, water? I generally just don't like when people just shout and order at me like a one, like, you know what I mean? But can you put it in a sentence, please?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, pretend you're on Jeopardy or something.
Ask us a question.
Yeah, like, put it in a question form, fam. Like, this is not
What is
ChatGPT.
water?
Yeah, like,
Has anyone done it with the phone?
no,
shit.
never.
Had it one time.
Never. I've had people try to order from like 3 people down though.
With the phone. That's what I meant. Like they
I
hold the
might
order
have
up.
had somebody.
Yeah.
I did once, but I allowed it because the people that were behind were taking forever to figure out. So they just went vodka Red Bull, and I was like,
Got it. Done.
At least you're ready.
yeah.
if it's the
'cause-
next person, I'll give it to you. But if
Yeah.
you're like 3-4 people down and you're like over here and you're like,
yeah.
look, fam, you're not even like you haven't even made it inside the stadium
were
yet.
like-
You're
were
not ready to watch the game. Like it's not. You're not even. You know what I'm saying? Like.
They were behind and off to the side, so like they were next anyway. So it was like, well, they're taking
if you're
forever.
next, then yeah, cool.
I was
'Cause
like,
usually if
got
like if it's busy and I come and you're like, hey, and then I come to you and you're like, what do you guys want?
Oh,
like,
fuck
soup,
no.
Nope.
So I will skip you till the cows come home, fam. I will skip you today. I will skip you. I will skip you on a boat. I will skip you with a goat. I will skip you here. I will skip you. Fam, like, do not wave
Dr.
me
Seuss
down.
it?
I will Seuss you up, fam.
I'll suit you up with the skill.
Do
That's the
not
title.
wave me down and then be like, well, what do you guys think you might want to drink tonight?
Oh,
Bars will go to.
That's a big fact.
Oh, the bars will
big
go.
fact.
bars will go.
Coworkers is different. For one,
That was good.
people who can't handle their liquor but also want to drink on the job.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
That's fair.
That
Wait,
is.
did you say God is good?
No.
Oh, I thought you just came up.
He
and
said, "God, that was good."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, are we in church right now?
No.
No.
Yeah. It's,
They won't allow me in there.
oh, fair enough. All right. Go ahead.
So you don't like when your coworkers drink, period, or just when they?
I don't mind
too
when they. I
much?
don't mind. I'm not one of those people that's like anti-drinking behind the bar.
Don't be.
This is the thing. This is why a lot of bars are dry bars because some of y'all motherfuckers can't handle
Ruin
your
it?
liquor.
Right.
And it's always one. That will
Yeah,
ruin
it's
it.
always the one that gets sloppy. Can't handle the. I mean, best case scenario, you just slow everybody down.
Right.
Worst case scenario, we gotta like throw you in the bathroom and hose you down or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mid-shift.
you like that. Yeah.
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 Nah,
like you blacked out on the shift.
We got
Like, what do
we got
do,
worst
fam?
case scenario. We had one where it was 2 bartenders. I was one of them. I got cut, and the bartender that was left behind got shit faced and then walked out.
Oh.
So there was no bartender.
Oh.
There was still an hour left in service at least.
Oh.
They just
Because I
walk
left at like midnight.
Why'd they walk out?
No one knows.
Oh.
Nah.
to this day.
To this day. To this day.
They're still
Nobody knows.
walked off into the
Nobody
sunset.
knows. Complete mystery.
Just left the industry.
Just
completely.
left. Yeah.
Had an epiphany. A cocktail-based epiphany.
That seventh shot just.
7-shot hit him, and then the clouds
Yeah.
parted, a light shone down.
I need to be a
Like,
dancer.
You know what?
They clanked their tins together 2 times and fucking magically
Yeah.
went
Their
home.
retirement.
Motherfucker's a monk now.
Tink,
Yeah.
gone.
Motherfucker is a monk in Tibet right now.
Tink tink.
That's where they are. Like,
Little tink tink.
peace be unto you.
Yeah.
Cat Williams reference.
In my former life as a bartender,
Yeah.
a libation slinger.
I love it. Yo, actually, that's
They now help make chartreuse.
Oh shit,
Oh shit, a libation slinger.
That's really good.
that's a good
I
one.
need
That
that
might
in
be
like
the
a
title.
jersey. Like that
Oh,
shit is,
That might be.
I think Suits It Up was really good.
Man, he's had like 4 good ones.
yeah.
Suits It Up
Getting
was
started,
really
baby.
good.
Hey.
Coming on next week too.
Yo,
It Up
yo,
was
yo,
good.
yo.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the getting drunk one is a big one.
Yeah, this is like liability.
What do you
for the
got? What do you
entire
guys got? I'm
You know,
sure
I got
probably
one.
answered
I got
this
one for
question.
you that happened recently. Not recently, but I kind of just took note of it. When the crowd goes extra hard at saying the lyrics at the beginning of "Wipe Me Down," I pull up to the club.
No, I know the song
VIP,
very
gas
well.
tank on E, but all drinks on me. And you're singing that really loud and proud. It's like, damn, that means no tips.
Oh, I got another one.
Because your gas tank is on E and all drinks on you, so that leaves nothing for me.
That's
So I'm like,
It's a deep cut.
That's fair.
I'm not judging. I'm just like,
wipe
just feel
I'm
Me
singing that a little
If
too
you
happy.
know
down.
the lyrics to "Wipe Me Down," I'm not expecting a high tip.
I know.
And that's nothing against any crowd because I know the lyrics to "Wipe Me Down" and I will tip you well.
Yes.
But generally speaking,
breaking your own
Yes.
stereotypes, baby.
I know I'm breaking stereotypes left and right, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So to piggyback off that, the dudes that be trying to big dick it at the bar and buy drinks for everybody.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. What do you guys want? Yeah. No, I got. It's on me, baby. It's on. I got it.
Yeah.
Here's my card.
But
But it's
when it
declined.
comes
Hold
to
on.
Uh,
Let me move some money around real quick.
Ooh.
Look, fam. If you trying to big dick it at the bar, buying drinks for everybody, you better have something for your motherfucking boy.
Yeah.
Don't micro dick at the tip.
Do not micro dick the tip.
Thank you.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
That's a big.
I get really scared when people start ordering for other people because I've just seen it so many times. I've seen them get to the end of the tab and now they're drunk as fuck and then they start looking like, I didn't know that.
Oh God.
And you're just like, no,
Yeah.
because you said get them whatever they wanted. You didn't ask them what they wanted. I did.
Those are the ones I hate.
Yeah, because they always get to the end.
Yeah, I hate I didn't order that motherfucker. Look,
Right.
Yeah, you
I've
did.
had 0.00 drinks tonight. How many drinks have you had?
Yeah.
Cool. I think I remembered a
I'm gonna
little
go
more
by what I
clearly
went
than you,
through.
man.
No, but this is the same person that's ordering for everybody else, or like saying like get them what they want. You didn't ask them what they want, so you don't know, and so that's where that came from. That's the Jameson shot there, and then next thing you know, they're just like, "Why? I'm gonna come back." And like, wait, what? We've had this person walk out 2 times. Why they keep on coming back?
Same person?
Yeah, it's twice, and I'm just like, that's 86 of them. It's a whole process. 86 to 1. It's not even worth getting into. But yeah, we can barely 86 people at Redacted. And so this person will just come in repeatedly. We'll have a whole night where they're just like covering a bunch of fucking tabs. And then they just get to walk out. And then they'll just,
You're covering the tabs. They're not covering it.
yeah, someone's
He ain't
covering.
covering it.
Not
he
me
ain't,
personally.
but
No.
his business.
I'm
The
a-
business.
Business covering.
Yeah,
it.
but
Hey, after the
if the
second
business
time, I'm
is-
like, hey, fam, I'm about to order me some lunch on this
Right,
bitch.
yeah. No, because
Let me order some shots on this tab.
If Redacted is covering it, then like, let's
Right.
get a ribeye.
Right,
Everybody
yeah.
splitting a
Let's get that
ribeye.
tomahawk going.
Yeah.
That's
all.
the comp tab for the
wanted,
night then.
he wanted me to have this ribeye while he went home to go get his other car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said it.
He said it.
Ask him
literally
next time
You
he
hear
comes
him say it? It was right there.
He said
Yeah.
I wouldn't have put it in if he didn't say it.
in. You
Pause.
think I would do that?
Pause.
There it is. I get it. There you go. New red flag for me with a coworker. I don't know if did I say this? Basically, the coworker that's basically keeping us from making money.
Yeah.
I had a motherfucker like maybe 2 weeks ago. It's starting to get busy. It's starting to actually get busy, and we've been kind of slow for a while. And so as people start coming up while they're waiting, I got like a 45-minute wait for the table. They want to come to the bar, order a drink, stand in orders, as you do in a bar. Yeah. And he, for some reason, or she or them, Is basically
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm like, let me
You
put
definitely
a blanket.
recovered that one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
They'll never know.
Yeah, they'll never know.
They'll never know. They were basically like, well, I don't think that we should take standing orders. Like a lot of times they're going to slow up like the process of like the bar. I'm just like, we're a bar. All we got to do is make their drinks and they're on their fucking way. And you want us to just like, and we've been slow. If we're getting like other tabs, other orders, that's money. And also, I don't know, keeps the guests happy and they're drinking while they're waiting for the table.
And it helps you look full.
And it just helps us look full. It's so many benefits to us.
That's a big one, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so many benefits to it. And they just were constantly turning people away. So I said, yo, step off of this side of the bar. You go make production drinks for the rest of the night. I will take this. And
Damn, you know it's bad if you came off production.
yeah, I came up. Yeah. No, I will talk to people.
What's that, like service well?
Yeah, service well.
Okay.
Yeah. Production was service well. And so
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I'd rather be on service well. Let me just bust out tickets all night. But I was just like, yo, you're costing us money.
Yeah.
You move to the service well. I will actually make these drinks. And and so that just like mentality, and throughout the rest of the night, like, you know, because you have the people come up that give you that whole like, I don't really know what I want, and like I got to talk them through the menu, and then he'll be like on the side, that's why I don't take orders from the service. And it's like, bro, shut the fuck up and keep making your tickets. Like, it's cool, I got this.
Look, just do the job and then bitch about it afterwards, like the rest of us. You know what I mean? But like,
While we
do the thing.
let's
You know what I
make-
mean? Like,
let's
let's
make
make the
this
Let's
money.
bitch about it over this ribeye.
Right.
We're on that
Yeah,
tag,
but
man.
it's
Come on, bro.
1000%.
Help me out. Let's
He
go.
didn't say I wouldn't have put it in.
Yeah.
Pause.
consent.
He already,
Always
he
consent.
said over there.
Consent is-
Verbal, non-verbal.
He consented.
Wait,
Nonverbal.
does nonverbal consent hold in court?
He left his card, right?
Yeah, that's not
Left his card. That's nonverbal consent.
That's fair.
Yeah, eye contact. He gave me a wink. That's all I need.
Wait,
Might have had something in his eye. I don't know.
what's your current?
He gave you a wink. Did you wink back?
Bruh. Just because I like the bartender. That was a good one. I don't
What's
know
your
if they
current
got
red
it.
flag
My current red flag?
or like a newer red flag.
Coworkers or guests? You got to tell us.
Oh shit. I'll start with guests right now. When you ask me too many questions.
And half of the answers are on the menu.
Huh? I was dancing to that. She gets me.
Asking all these questions.
What did you say? What'd you say?
I said, and half the answers are on the menu that I've just.
That's
put
what
in.
I mean. Or I've already answered it.
Yeah.
You know, like someone was asking me a question about this one drink on the menu. And I was like, okay, well, it's a riff on this other classic cocktail. And they were like, oh, I haven't had that either.
You fucked up on that.
Yeah, because well, that's
mean that they've
well,
had the classic
well,
cocktail.
it's not that. It was the riff is on a Blood and Sand. So if you're asking me for a drink that's a riff and you're asking specific questions, I'm thinking maybe you've had the drink. So I just threw it out there. It's the riff on a Blood and Sand. Oh, I've never heard of that.
You were asking for a specific riff, for like a riff specific.
No, on our menu we have this specific riff
Okay.
on it. So I was like,
for a riff.
No.
Asked for
They
the
asked for
drink.
recommend.
so
My bad.
they asked me for the drink that's on the menu, which is a riff on a Blood and Sand.
Got you.
So I'm saying to them, well, if you've had a Blood and Sand, then you might like this. And they were like, oh, I've never had that. I was like, well, I'll be honest with you. It's not my favorite cocktail. It's a very specific cocktail. So
Right.
if you haven't had the original, I don't know if you're going to like the riff.
It's not a
Like,
beloved. It's not a beloved cocktail.
it's very specific. It's very specific. So I'm trying to help you. Like you said, let me help you, help me. Because I'm trying to get through this order too. Yeah. I don't want to keep talking to you.
Right.
I don't even want to be here, fam.
Like, come on, man.
got bills due.
So I'm sitting there trying to talk to this person, like trying to talk them through the order. And even their friend is looking at them like, and so I just shifted. I was like, well, it's not my favorite cocktail, which is normally in the conversation.
Right.
Let's
Not my
You
favorite
asked
cocktail.
me specifically
Yeah.
to recommend something.
Yeah.
So
I've tried everything else. Not my favorite. Okay, so can you talk to me about the Blood and Sand? I was like, look, bitch. I'm gonna need you to fucking figure out what the fuck you want. because
to
you're
me
not
about-
helping me at all. And her friend is like, he said he don't like it. You don't know what it is. Order something else. Yeah. And she's like, well, I don't know. And like, I don't remember what the fuck we even settled on because it took so long to get there. But if your friend is telling you to trust the person in front of you that you don't know, but you trust them, you're asking the wrong questions. You're asking too many questions. Yeah. That's my red flag. Like, bro, we should not be talking this long about your drink.
I got a fun little one too. Yeah. It's when people come up and they're like, they order some shit that they had at like a resort one time. Like,
can you make a Blue Lagoon?
Let me get 2 Hawaiian dick tinglers? And they order it like it's a fucking classic cocktail, like everybody knows. Everybody knows
they
the
real
Hawaiian.
quick, and it's like, and then they turn back to their friend to keep the conversation going.
Wait, hold on. What did you say?
I don't know. No,
Wait,
I
did
had to
you
do
say
all these, right?
blue?
And then I was like, I don't know what that is. And he was like, oh, are you a new bartender?
Oh, that one. Oh.
You don't know the dick tingler?
Yeah, you don't know the Honolulu dick teas? Never had that?
You haven't had that? That's crazy.
You never
Everyone
had,
knows how to make that.
You never had a Maui sandy balls?
Maui Sandy.
No?
That's crazy.
Like, bro, they make that at one specific fucking resort.
It's literally on just that menu.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, that's my favorite drink in the world. Now I'm gonna go to fucking Long Beach and I'm gonna order this from the bartender because obviously he knows what that is.
Apparently, yeah.
Or when you make somebody like the legit version of a cocktail, like say a Mai Tai, and they look at it and they're like, what is this?
It's a citrus. There's too much citrus.
What is this? Yeah. Why is it this color?
It's Mai Tai.
It should be bright red.
Yeah.
Where's the grenadine?
Bitch, all I got is pink.
Where's the pineapple? I'm like, fam, this is what the fuck is
This is actually
so now I ask people like, okay, you want like a resort style Mai Tai, right? And like, yeah. I'm like, cool.
A resort style Mai Tai.
Yeah.
Not at a resort.
Yeah.
But they don't know what the fuck a real Mai Tai is, so they're just like, yeah, Mai Tai, because you go to like the Bahamas and you order a Mai Tai and it's like rum and pineapple and grenadine and
or everyone thinks a daiquiri is supposed to be frozen.
Yeah.
I
was
bro,
trying to think
I'm a
of-
big daiquiri, so I'm
Bro.
I'm Big Daddy Daiquiri. I'm ordering a daiquiri anytime I'm at a.
I don't think I can call you that.
I would like to be. Can we redo the intro real quick?
Oh yeah, no. That'll be your nameplate. That'll be your nameplate on the edit. It'll be
Or Daddy Dak works. too, you know what I'm saying?
Yikes.
That's worse.
Yeah.
That didn't feel right. That felt sticky.
It made me salty.
Never heard that before, actually. No, but I'm a huge daiquiri fan. Like if I'm drinking cocktails, first thing I'm gonna order is a daiquiri.
Word.
And that's like that's also like, am I at a legit bar?
Yeah.
I'll look at the selection and be like, okay, this looks pretty decent. If you have like decent rum, I'm like, okay, this might be an okay bar. Let me get a daiquiri. We don't have a blender.
jackass. I didn't ask you for a fucking frozen drink.
Fuck, are we at Chili's, fam?
Are you a new bartender?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a legit answer to
Must
that.
be new to the industry, huh?
I want that
Alright,
to be
sit
the
down,
title.
Junior.
I want that
I'ma
to be
teach
the
you.
title.
What?
Are you a new bartender?
Are you a new bartender?
Are you a new bartender?
I was gonna say like, but a
Are
lot
you
of
new to
places
drinking,
don't have
bitch?
a lot of good rums, just because I feel like we talked about this before. LA is just not really like a rum town,
Right.
and so it's like Bacardi, Sailor Jerry, maybe Malibu,
Maybe
and like
Kraken.
maybe Kraken.
Yeah.
But like it's just kind of hard to find spots that would even have that ability to
There's a
make
bit of
good-
a rum revival kind of going on.
You've been saying that.
I've been
for a
hearing
while.
that for like a year.
Yeah.
I'm a huge
Like,
rum
not-
guy, so like
Yeah.
Where they at?
we just had LA Rum Fest here last week.
Apparently, the Rumolution will not be televised.
Yo, they had Rums of Puerto Rico was here. They had like 10 different rums they brought with them.
Jesus.
Nobody ever tells us
Yeah.
things and then ask
Wait.
us why we didn't go.
Aren't y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can we pan? to
We're not on the newsletter.
giant- Can we pan to the giant flag that's over here?
Why aren't y'all on the email list?
Dude.
Nobody fucking tells us until after it happens. They're like, well, why didn't you guys go?
Yeah.
Why didn't you
So
fucking tell me?
I'm
Well,
in
he
a
knows all of the
um,
events.
I'm in
now
a
we
lot.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we know.
We got-
Because you were also talking about the like bartender events as well, like bartender's weekend.
So honestly,
sales
I
and everything.
bartended for like maybe like 7-8 years before I even learn anything about any of this shit.
Yeah.
Like Bartender's Weekend, what's that? Oh, it's an event where you just go hang out with a bunch of bartenders. All the brands sponsor everything. So like every event is just free alcohol. There's usually like some little snacks and shit. A lot of swag. And we just hang out and have a good time.
We need to get to a point where
Bartender's
we could do our
Weekend
own.
coming up. Palm Springs, 15th through the 18th, I think. It's Sunday through Wednesday. I'll be up in there. Pool parties during the day. There's usually like 3 events going on at any time. So you kind of just pick your brand.
for the
It's like
entire-
$20 for the ticket. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's dumb
Yeah,
cheap.
Just gotta
So
get in.
just like
man.
get out there and pay for a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's literally all
We
it
could
is.
do.
Yeah.
We could do Sunday.
I think for Bartender's Weekend, it should be like regular civilians that do the bartending.
I don't want
And
them-
then we
You're
can
definitely not going to have me on ask for a daiquiri.
no.
Definitely not
Because
asking for
then-
a daiquiri.
Because then we can do to them what they do to us.
Oh,
Yo.
That's a hilarious
We
concept.
just
I love
reversed
it.
it.
There's a way to do that. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I'm not mad at the idea at all,
There is
yeah.
a way to do it. We can talk about it off camera. Please remind me.
Yeah.
But I know exactly how we can
Yeah.
do that. Seriously.
But also, like, I do enjoy having a really good curated cocktail from like one of the pop-ups that are
Yeah.
like they'll have pop-ups from like all around the country. At Tails, they had pop-ups from like a lot of the Mexico City bars that have made the top 50 best this year. Mexico City has like 4 of the top 10, I think, this year.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yeah, they're up there. So they did a few different pop-ups. There's some like guest bars coming to Bartender's Weekend in Palm Springs. But they'll bring shit like from their menu, like all their like popular shit, and you're just like, cool, thanks. I'll have another of those. I'll also have another of those.
Yes.
And another one.
Keep them coming.
It's just one of those
Another
things you
one.
just gotta like be conscious of it because you're like, all right, I'm mixing a lot. For 2, I'm not used to drinking this much, like
Right,
this many
yeah.
cocktails in one day. So you got to be conscious of that
Yeah.
because you
That
don't
was
want to
gotta
be.
eat.
the
Gotta
weekend,
eat.
the Sunday, the event that we went to. Like I definitely like had to like
Oh yeah.
get
I remember
tasty
that. Yeah.
because like all the cocktails look and sound really fucking good.
What was that? Art Beyond the Glass?
Art behind the
Yeah.
glass,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And then so, but then also you're meeting all your friends and like you're going and you're checking everything out, and like
Yeah.
everybody wants to like, yo, it tastes like I made this drink, so like try it out.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're like 7 drinks in.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh shit. Okay, cool.
So picture Art Beyond the Glass, but instead of being at one venue, it's spread out to like 10 different venues over 3 days.
Yeah.
And it's just a
crazy.
big thing. And then there's like it's Palm Springs, so there's like a hub, there's like a central hub.
Right.
So like this is the hotel that is like the hub, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you start there, pool party during the day. You might have like Don Julio over here and like Copali rum over here and like shit like that. They got swag, they got drinks. You could do shots, hang out by the pool. There's a DJ. And I don't work for Lush Life, but if y'all want to put me on the payroll,
He's doing a hell of a job.
if y'all want to put me on the
Free
payroll,
promo, man.
I'm always like inviting bartenders out because I know like I didn't know about a lot of this shit for the longest time. And then I did Bartender's Weekend 1 year, and then they also do Portland Cocktail Week, and they had a scholarship program that I applied for, and I ended up getting it. So they basically paid for like my hotel, my food, everything, transportation, blah, blah, blah over there. It's kind of the same deal, but it's a little bit more education focused. So you have like seminars during the day or like classes or workshops or whatever it is during the day.
Shit.
And then at night it's like party.
Yeah.
But they had like this, they started incorporating this at Bartender's Weekend too, where they're doing shuttles. So you got a shuttle that's going to like every event that's going on right now. So it's like, all right, we had 2 drinks over here, jump on the shuttle, we go to the next spot,
This move, yeah.
jump on, and then you partying in the shuttle too. You know what I'm saying? Like you already know how it goes on the.
Yeah. Party buses.
It gets
Are you clinking?
clinkety clank.
We gotta start doing the closing. So
Yeah.
closing
Gotcha.
shots and everything. Don't mind
Time
me.
already? What do you guys usually do? 2 hours on this thing?
We're at
1 hour?
Yeah, but under 2 hours. We're about hour 36.
Okay, we out here, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Is there anything you want to shout out? Tell people what you're doing, what you're up to, where you're going, how you're doing it. Whatever,
Honestly,
anything?
just follow me
Plug
on
yourself.
the gram. I'm also on TikTok, but I post mostly on the gram. at Alias the Addict. You know, you probably see me putting some music out. You'll see me putting some real cute ass pictures up. You'll see me.
I'm alright.
You'll see me acting a damn donkey on my stories. That's like that. I mostly post on my stories, but just debauchery in general, just like foolishness, tomfoolery, you know, shit like that. Follow your boy. Drop me a
What was your at?
If you see me, it's at Alias the Addict, ALIASTHEADDIKT.
Oh, Jesus, that's a lot.
Yeah, we'll drop the link right.
Oh yeah, no,
Link,
it'll
drop
be
the
there.
boy, link one time.
It's
You
just
know what I'm
I was just trying to follow because you were doing letters. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
Sesame
yeah.
Street failed me
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
halfway through, I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
Wait, I've seen clips of you battle rapping. Do you still?
I'm kind of semi-retired, I guess. I don't know. Like,
Okay.
I'm not like opposed to the idea, but I had a battle in London last year.
Oh.
That
Small flex.
Okay,
that-
that's pretty cool.
Please.
Please tell me you destroyed those Brits.
I'm like lower tier kind of. I'm like lower middle tier kind of known in the battle rap community. Like I'm not like famous
Did
or
you-
nothing, but like I'm kind of known. Like I'm like known very modestly, like internationally. So like
I mean, like, goddamn, bro.
Very modestly international.
no. But I'm saying like so like there's people in Canada that know me. You know what I'm saying? But it might be like I don't know, like 20 people.
This is such a humble flex.
And there's people in like
Yes.
there's people in like London and Ireland and shit that know me, but it
Yeah,
might be
they don't
like,
know us.
a couple people.
They
You know
don't
what I'm
know
saying?
us.
Like
They know
so.
you.
So like you're like the late twins of like battle rap.
Wow, deep cut.
Maybe I feel like they're pretty.
Like it.
I feel like they're pretty known at this point.
I guess they won that.
But I'm like the Let Twins homie. You know what I mean?
like he's a really good dancer.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He's just not.
He's really good, but he's like
He's less solo.
Yeah.
it's like, oh, are you familiar with dancing? Like, oh yeah, like you know anybody like international? Oh yeah, Let Twins.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're homie.
They're home.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah,
Got you.
that's me, baby. Le triplet. That's what they call me. Le triplet.
Les amigos.
Le triplet.
Yeah, we switched languages there a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Midway, but
It's all right if you don't know
I hope
French.
when you went to the UK that you reminded them of 1776 with that L that you handed them. I hope you did.
Yeah, so
You
I
gave 'em that
flew
old
over.
Oracle bars.
I
Yeah,
flew over
that
on a
good old
flock of
revolution.
bald eagles. All right,
Handed them another L that they can add to their
draped
words.
in red, white, and blue.
I got some teeth for that ass.
Using an AR-15 as a crutch.
You
Nah, it
remember
was-
3 centuries ago? Yeah, we back.
what's up now, homie?
Wait, do I still have it?
We still
Oh, no, I
here.
replaced it with
Still
Fat Joe.
standing.
Hey, what's up with that taxation without representation, cuz? Thought motherfucker forgot about that? It was really good. Nah, it was cool. The dude that I battled, he like forgot all his bars.
Were you
like-
able to understand them? Because I can't understand when they're rapping.
What?
I
UK
can't.
drill?
I don't like UK drill. It's just
don't know
I can't understand them.
You're from Chicago. Don't you just love all drill?
No, because I'm not a fan of New York drill.
Oh shit.
But specifically
You
when it
will
comes to the
experience.
UK, when it comes to the UK, I just can't understand them. New York drill, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Like it's all right.
Are you just
All right.
biased because you're from Chicago?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
But UK, I just can't understand them.
I mean,
Hey, at least you're honest about it.
I like the UK. I don't really listen to a lot of drill, so I ain't gonna like.
It all sounds the same to me.
Yeah.
I do like how UK
They're nice,
rappers
buddy.
kind of have like a cool cadence and shit. They play with like the
Yeah.
and a pop with a pop top with a cock. The man them come through with a flock.
It's like,
Bro, we literally
just
sent a
rhymed with
message
the
to our
word
thread.
5
Our
times.
fucking text thread today was nothing but that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, it was who was
Oh,
it
you
during
haven't
the
caught up
interview?
yet. No,
Was it
it was Aries
Aries
Spears.
Spears, he
Yeah.
was doing that interview. He's like, I can't fucking understand him. I hate that shit. And then he did that exact same thing you just did. And yeah, that is what I hear. I don't hear words. I hear just that. And I just think, like I said in the thread, I just think that
I like it. I think it's tight.
I imagine them.
If
just-
it works,
I imagine them doing the river dance.
Shout to the
So that
man them.
means-
Shout to the man them, fam.
that's a different country.
But it's just
All right.
Well, it didn't
It's
used
part.
to be a
it's part of
different
drill culture. There's
It
the
used to
whole
be-
dance
It's
thing.
the United Kingdom, so
It's a whole
a bunch
thing
of
with
different
the
countries.
leg.
Ireland's independent though now, ain't it?
Yeah,
I think so.
We're,
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know all the politics.
Yep. Yep.
Shout out to the bruvs and
Blah,
them.
blah.
Yeah.
The bruv.
Bruv.
The bruvs.
Bruv.
I don't.
Shout
I
out to the
just
road
don't-
man,
Yeah.
Your man them.
the big mans,
Yeah.
the
Don't
man
know what
them.
any of that means, but
I
let's
fuck
go
with
ahead
London,
and.
man. I mean, I would never live there, but I do like
Yeah.
London.
I like them.
I do. I enjoyed my time there.
Can't understand them sometimes.
I need more time. There.
I got deathly ill like the 2 days after I got there. I was there for a week, so I spent like the majority of time in bed, like with like under the covers, like
Just
Oh shit! Yeah, I was only there for like 2.5 days, so I missed the cutoff. I got out just in time, just before I went shivering like this.
shiver.
yeah.
How was the food?
Please, sir.
Really good international cuisine, but like traditional British food,
Oh God.
it's not quite nice, love. I
Nah,
don't fancy it. I'm not a fan.
Hell no.
I don't
Beans and
fancy it.
toast in the morning.
You want some beans in the morning, mate?
Side of scones.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips
Yeah.
at 7 a.m., bruv.
Are you fucking mad?
Do you want some blood pudding
Christ.
Oh God.
at 6:45?
Bro.
7:30.
Bro. Wicked.
To all our
It's a
UK
mad
fans,
thing,
we,
fam.
we love you. Do.
But you're still gonna catch these jokes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we all got to get it.
We're rebellious over here.
Roasting us for sure.
Come on, give me a ding, bro.
The fact that you're getting off like 500-year-old jokes is crazy right now. This is
Hey, man.
It's ambitious. I fuck
Hey.
with it. And on that note,
Hey,
Michael, thank you again for coming on,
you.
brother.
Thank you.
Yes.
And
for having me, man. Hope I didn't talk y'all's ear off too much.
oh no,
that's
please
the
come back
show.
as well. And to y'all come back
Oh,
for the next
y'all come
episode.
back now.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all come
Yeah.
back now.
We have a wait.
You went real North Carolina right there.
We do have a new clothing.
Y'all out there?
Hey,
Y'all come back now. You heard?
and to everybody else, cheers to the staff.
Cheers to the staff.
Salud.
Yeah.
That's our new closing.
Oh, I didn't get that memo.
You don't check your email anyway.
You'll get on the next pre-shift.